You're listening to
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Oh Baby a Triple, the podcast. Now it's a podcast. Was a TV show, turned into a radio show. Now it's a podcast. We basically talk about all the different kinds of media we like. My name's Corey. I'm the host.
I'm Ryan.
That's Ryan.
No.
It's just Ryan.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait. We had a bit last time where it was like, hey, I'm Corey, and I love music. Was like,
oh yeah,
a thing about
What?
yourself.
Yeah,
you have to give an icebreaker about yourself.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that was like a month ago.
Yeah,
All
well,
right.
it's today too.
Yeah, so Ryan.
Oh, hi, I'm Ryan, and I have an uncontrollable bowel syndrome.
Oh.
Lovely.
Oh, so that's what we're doing.
Lovely.
It's the truth.
I didn't do an illness.
I mean, I didn't know we were doing illnesses, but I mean, I was just saying something about me, and I just have to shit a lot.
Okay,
Oh,
Joe,
good.
let's get away from that as fast as possible.
My name is Joseph, and I have a Surface Pro 4.
Nice.
Yep.
Good.
And I'm Harry, and I'm getting over a cold, so if I cough during this, I apologize.
There's a lot of loud noises made throughout this entire podcast, so I don't think I'd worry too much.
That's fair.
Is this the sick episode?
Is this the ill episode? Could be.
Ill as in like cool.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Ill is in, like, Illmatic.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
that.
a really good album.
Yeah.
It is.
It was in, like, Ryan at the end of the convention last week.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's Ryan.
yo.
So like,
Okay, that's all unrecorded. The day after Saturday, I threw up like 5 times.
Why?
Everything. Like, everything.
it was a weekend.
Yeah.
Ryan threw up?
Yeah.
You don't. What? You were
Joe,
there.
you were there.
Yeah.
You were.
I didn't
You
I
were
think I passed out.
No, there's no
This
way.
is during the day,
Like-
the next day.
We were at RIT, and I ran into the fucking bathroom like 5 times because I kept throwing up.
You remember the moment
Oh, wait.
that
Okay.
Ryan...
Okay.
You remember
wait.
the moment that you were filming the intro with me and Mitch?
Yeah?
That's the moment Ryan was throwing up.
Oh.
is when we were filming that.
Wow.
Oh, was that when you guys filmed it? Was when I was fucking puking?
I actually
Something like
don't
that.
remember at all why we did that. We were just like, "Oh yeah, I guess Ryan's gone for now. Let's film the intro." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, we like realized Ryan wasn't there, so
So
I
we
said,
took the opportunity.
Yeah,
Right.
no, okay. I remember now.
Yeah, I was fucking getting way sick. I got like super sick on Sunday, dude.
I do. Okay, it's coming back to me now.
Once I threw up everything, I was like, oh, that felt so good, and I was just like, I had to do it like 5 times. It was
I love
horrible.
it.
I do agree that after you vom, you feel better, but I don't think my response is, oh, that felt so good.
No. Well, okay, no. The first time, I just got more fucked up.
Damn,
Like,
dude.
I was like,
That's
oh
wild.
no, it's hitting me again. I got really drunk again, so it just started. It just went downhill from there, and then I just got really
gonna
fucked
quickly
up.
add
and
to
then
the
I
docket.
just-
Ryan threw up a lot.
Oh.
Just, yeah, thank
There
you.
you go, yep.
And we just need to
Just
make sure.
retroactively throw that
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anything else, Ryan? You want to talk? Because you got a bunch of general stuff.
I mean, well, all right. Well, actually, that same Sunday where I was throwing up all the time. Speaking of throwing
Oh,
up,
God.
I watched the
Oh,
Kim
no.
Poss. I'm writing.
I re-
I'm writing a new review for the live-action Kim Possible movie for my YouTube
that
channel.
movie did not sound good. I'll be honest.
Because
Hey.
that same day, Mitch and Kayla stayed at my place. We decided to do girls' night, so we wore
Oh,
face masks.
I remember that.
I really wish
And-
I was there for that. I really wish I was there for
Mitch
that.
put the face mask literally all over his head, like all over his entire bald
That's
head.
insane.
And it was amazing. We had to tear that off. That was hilarious. But we decided we wanted to watch the Kim Possible movie, the live action one, and that was just bad. It was ooh.
Yeah,
So
them
I'm
Disney
writing
Channel
a-
original movies, baby.
Was it good,
Oof.
bad, though?
No, just it. No, like there were some moments where we were like fucking laughing, but at the same time, like it's the worst. It's just bad. You'll have to see my review.
Is it about as cringy as a TikTok thing?
Oh.
There's
Just
not a
you
lot that
wait.
can get cringier than TikTok, Joe.
I hope you enjoy lots of like flipping and cartwheels.
Oh,
because
hell
that's
yeah.
literally all Kim Possible does is she literally there's a moment where she fucking cartwheels to a fucking soccer ball and then kicks it, and it's not even that far. Like it wasn't even that far of like a cartwheel. It's like, why'd you do that? Why don't you just run to the ball
That
and
reminds
kick
me
it?
of.
So I actually used to do cartwheels during soccer.
But she didn't like do like cartwheels. She did like a flip cartwheel.
No, I know.
So
like
it's like, ooh.
I would do a cartwheel, and I also wouldn't kick the ball. I would just be doing cartwheels because I wanted
Nice.
to. And I honestly thought
Nice.
thought everyone was gonna see that one kid not playing soccer and doing cartwheels and think, damn, look at how cool that cartwheel is.
Nice.
And I do not think
You were that kid.
I was that kid.
That reminds me of that. Is it called Lazy Town? The show? Yeah, that's what that reminds me of.
Yeah. Where everybody's just unnecessarily doing
Yeah.
flips for no fucking
Yeah, it
reason.
reminds
You
me
want-
of something
wait, you
like
wanna
that.
know-
And jumping splits.
You want to know what my dad actually years later confessed to me, that when he would go to soccer games, he would be mildly upset that he had to tell people that was his kid.
That's great.
Is doing cartwheels.
That's great.
I remember
That's
him
fair.
saying like, "Yeah, that's my kid over there picking dandelions and doing cartwheels."
That's great.
I feel bad that your dad actually had shame in you.
I want to apologize to my dad, but at the same time, I don't, because I owned it in that moment. So
5-year-old Corey owning out here in the world. It's his dandelions
Oh my
and his
God.
cartwheels. Believe it.
yeah, I was doing some pretty sick cartwheels. Wanted to be a gymnast, never happened.
Rest in peace.
Oof.
Yeah.
Ripcha.
Sad.
Ripka.
Very
And
sad.
Rip.
And also this week I got back into writing my novel.
Nice.
I just
Nice.
finished chapter 5. It's about roughly 50 pages, I want to say.
Hey.
I didn't check, but I know it's around
This
there,
is your
'cause I write
autobiography,
about 10
right?
pages. It's not an autobiography, it's just a book.
Oh, okay.
But it's loosely
So
based
basically, an
It's loo-
autobiography.
No, it's loosely based.
Oh, loosely based on your real life. So
Yeah.
it's an
So is it like self-insert fiction?
God.
yeah.
Sort of.
It's definitely
It's-
self-insert fiction.
It's kind of sort of self-insert
Is it
fiction.
is it about this guy named like Ryan Koller,
Oh my god.
and he like
C-O-L-L.
he does flips.
No, I'm
Yeah, he
having,
does, like,
I'm having a
flips.
hard time self-inserting
Yeah, oh, yeah.
in that case.
There is a scene where we do the beer mile and I do flips all the way down the track and I throw up everywhere.
That sounds like
Jeez.
that sounds like one of our friends.
He finds himself. Ryan Koller finds himself as like a part of the Avengers, and like Scarlett Johansson takes interest in him. I'm sorry, Black Widow takes interest in him.
But also Scarlett Johansson.
Also, Scarlett Johansson, they exist in the same universe.
Who do I pick? Do I pick Scarlett Johansson or Black Widow?
Do you pick the?
my
Do you
God.
pick the scary woman that can kick your ass, or the superhero that can kick your ass? Like,
Oh, I mean, I think the choice is obvious.
yeah,
I mean,
Robert Downey Jr. I think I like how
Downey
Harry and I
Jr.
were on the
is
same
absolute-
wavelength.
yeah. No, actually, I want Hawkeye's mohawk.
Oh, the new one.
That's-
I
yeah,
I
yeah.
I
You
keep
should-
forgetting that that's a thing.
I thoroughly debated getting it, but I also
Like a mohawk?
don't. I couldn't
Do
work
it.
it. I couldn't
Corey.
work it.
In
Yeah,
preparation.
but you should do it. It'd be
for-
funny.
No, don't do that. Don't do that to
Be
yourself.
the ultimate true fan
Lord.
and become.
You should get the
Jeremy
tattoos
You
Renner.
can't
too.
do this to yourself,
Oof.
Corey.
I think we talked about me getting a Yakuza tattoo at some point.
That's
And,
an expensive
just me with
tattoo.
any kind of excessive tattoo looks funny. Just doesn't. I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
I
You
think
That'd
should
be a
do it.
hell of a tattoo to have. People just be
It will
like,
tattoo me up.
why do you have
I
that?
should get Hanzo's tattoo.
Just full sleeves,
Just full sleeve, shoulder, pec.
the whole back tattoo, everything.
In fact, my pec is so small they can't like fit the whole picture on it. They have to like crop it.
Aw. Rest in peace.
Very sad.
Yeah. Along with going along with like doing creative stuff, I'm working on my documentary this week and previous.
Is it
Which-
about your rebranding?
It's no, that's just a Twitter joke. Yeah, I'm rebranding indefinitely on Twitter. So
Oh shit. Okay, so that's where you're doing it. I haven't been on Twitter all
Yeah.
day, so I didn't know what the heck was going on.
just rebranding. That's all I'm doing.
Mm.
But no, for those of you who don't know, I'm making a documentary about me losing $200 because an auto dealer broke their own contract and kept my $200 deposit because I wasted their time a little bit. So it's super stupid. It's technically illegal, and they won't do anything about it. It's like not enough money to go to court or anything, so I decided to make it a creative outlet.
You imagine Corey going to court over $200?
It's like...
Wasn't there a teaser of this in the road trip episode where you were screaming at that auto dealer?
That was very intentional, yeah. I actually threw a couple teasers in there. Like, you see Ariana Grande's face before I go to the concert at work. It's on my computer.
Oh, that's funny.
But, yeah.
It's all part of the Oh Baby a Triple cinematic universe.
But I am very much so
foreshadowing
this whole documentary, dropping little hints of it, and now this is a big hint being in this episode. But, yeah, working on that. Hoping to put a good amount of effort into it. So, $200. It's my $200, damn it, and I want it.
$200, baby.
Not anymore.
Yeah, we'll see.
$200 is like about a month of groceries for me.
It's like literally
Oh my
half a week
God.
of work. So
Yeah.
I only spend like $60 on groceries.
No, I'm talking for the month.
Oh, well, yeah, even for the month, I only spend $60.
That's
how much takeout do you eat though?
what, me? Or $200 is a month of food. Okay, $200 is a month of food. Let me clarify that.
$200. I don't think I spend that much on fast food. Definitely not.
I think that's about how much I spend. I'm not really sure. I know it's under.
Do we want to envision? Maybe we
Anyways.
can use some other way to envision what $200 looks like.
It looks like
$200.
It looks like a.
It's like $200. That's like the deposit on a car.
Yeah, it's like practically a deposit on a
You
car.
can buy 200 tacos from Taco Bell
Probably.
with $200.
It's like
because $1
it's like
taco.
a cheap Canon on eBay. A cheap Canon camera on eBay is like $200.
That's a smartphone.
A shitty smartphone is like $200.
Actually, that's not a bad smartphone. Like, that's not a bad smartphone if you get it from like Motorola.
If you get it from Motorola?
Yeah, they make like 200.
Why would you? No, like you could get a $200 fucking like smartphone from like Sprint.
Motorola
or, like,
makes
Verizon for
smartphones.
$200. But why would you buy Motorola?
Because it's stock Android and it's cheap. Like,
I think it's
That's-
cheaper than $200 there, Joe.
what are you talking about? Like, that's their new smart. Like the new Moto G, the G7 is $200. That is a good ass phone, like a really good phone.
Okay. I mean, I always thought Motorola was always that stupid company that's like stupid.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Clearly, someone has not done their research.
I want to talk personally to Motorola right now. Listen, Motorola, I have nothing against you. I support any other kind of phone company.
Sponsor?
Oh Baby a whole does not hate Motorola. I just want to make that clear. Ryan himself just hates Motorola.
Yeah, because
I'm stupid.
Like, Motorola is actually probably one of the best budget smartphone makers, like in the business, like that ass.
Motorola, not ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan, you don't know anything, and Joe knows everything.
Yeah,
Ryan.
it's
Joe's
true.
really smart.
It's true.
I'm a dummy dumb.
I'm smart and I'm gay.
That's,
Whoa.
that's like a
And he got feet?
Well, I mean, I need to watch.
fucking triple threat. Jeez.
I'm smart and gay. God, I wish I was you, Joe.
Yep, that's pretty great.
Living the dream.
So, Harry, what have you been doing?
Yeah, Harry, what's up with you?
Well, last weekend I went to PAX in Boston. That was pretty
Hey.
cool.
Oh. Yeah, you did that after Toricon, you madman. You did 2 conventions.
It murdered my bank account, so that was great.
I almost,
How's it
Still
feel to be poor
recovering.
again?
I almost went there just like on impulse, and I was like, "Oh fuck, Excella tickets are $160. Fuck that."
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I went with my dad and my brother.
Nice.
You got to meet
We
Mega
just
64.
like kind of. Yeah, I went to their booth, which was awesome. I bought a
Oh,
hat.
Mega 64.
Yeah, we went to. Cody took me to.
Did you get to meet any of them?
Yeah, it was Sean, Garrett, and Rocco were all there.
Nice.
And then Cody took me to he wanted to go to the Polygon panel.
Oh wait, what? Who was
That was
there?
that was really weird. I don't know any of the people from Polygon, so I don't know any other names.
What did they look like?
it was 4 women who they do like a show or something on Polygon.
Oh,
I'm trying to
I don't-
remember. I don't
not
know.
from- I don't know.
I don't know Polygon stuff. Cody was the one that was into it, but it was a funny panel. It was really weird. They did like a fantasy NBA draft, but with video game characters.
That's pretty
That
good.
was pretty funny.
Oh, that's
like
pretty
that.
cool.
Um,
I mean,
That was
March
cool.
Madness.
yeah, that was the idea. I got to play the new Yacht Club game,
Hey,
like they're
Oh,
publishing.
yeah.
they're Ninja Gaiden like game, right?
Yeah, it's developed by I think it's Mechanical Head Studios.
Okay.
It's called Cyber Shadow, and it was really cool.
It looks
It was a lot of
really
fun to
good.
play. And it's cool because like you know, it's not developed by Yacht Club, but it definitely feels like it's on that level.
Yeah, it's like something they'd make.
Yeah. So that was really cool. I got to play. I forget. I think it was called like Halloween '86 or something. But it was a brand new game developed for the original Nintendo. Like it was like on on a cart and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's
I know
cool.
those. I know people that do those games.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome because it was like it was weird playing a brand new
Like,
NES.
NES game.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I did at PAX. It was a lot of fun. Glad I got to go this year because I didn't get to go last year.
Was-
My brother went.
Was
and he
PAX
loved it.
in Boston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What was it like out there in Boston? Was it cool?
Yeah, Boston's cool. I mean, we didn't do much in Boston while we were there.
Oh,
Because
gotcha.
like when you're doing PAX, you're doing PAX, and then the city's
It's-
just more of like a backdrop.
It's also the second time that I've been to Boston this year, so we didn't need to do Boston stuff while we were there.
Yeah, this month I'm going to Cleveland twice, so that's gonna be fun.
Ohio, baby, Ohio gozaimasu.
Because I'm going to see Lady Lamb with
Yeah.
Kayla, and then I'm going to Cleveland for my birthday. So that
Happy
weekend
birthday.
it's my birthday this month. So actually, we might not even be able to record an episode that week because I just
Damn.
Don't you, why would you dare say that?
Oh no, wait, no,
Yes,
no,
sir.
we
I
can.
like-
We
Yeah, for
will.
a fun
I like
club.
it.
Never
I
mind.
like Corey wasn't gonna be here tonight.
No,
We
yeah,
were all ready to record it without him, and then Ryan's like, "But if I'm not there, we can't record."
No. I said no. You can record without me. I'm just not gonna be there. I'll be.
yeah, I
a
was
ghost.
potentially going to DC this weekend, but my aunt got sicky, so I didn't
Oh,
go.
rippy rip.
I went to DC
Yeah.
about 11 years ago. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
And I haven't been to Boston since I was like probably 9.
Sorry, Joe.
It's been a minute.
And then another thing that I did this week is I'm almost done reading The Last Wish,
Nice.
which is the first Witcher book. I'm like 50 pages away from the end of the book. I've been reading it since Christmas.
Nice.
And by reading it since Christmas, I mean I read like 85% of it during Christmas and then haven't touched it until this week.
Nice.
But I'm almost done with it.
Is it good though?
It's very good, yeah.
I've never
I really
read the
like
Witcher
it.
books, but I love the video games. Like I love the Witcher series.
Yeah, I played the third game and I was like, I really like The Witcher. So now I'm reading the books, and the first one's really good. It's like a
Gotcha.
collection of short stories.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll probably watch that Netflix show when it drops.
Oh yeah, that poster.
Yeah,
looks
definitely gonna watch that.
dope.
Defo.
Like
Because
Henry Cavill looks.
There we
Mwah.
go.
He looks super good. As,
He looks a lot
baby.
better with the beard.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like at the actual beard.
Do you think Superman should have a beard in the next movie? I mean, he had the mustache.
I mean,
but-
he had a beard in like the comics at one point, so I wouldn't be
exactly right.
surprised.
So Superman with a beard. Let's get this going, DC. Come on,
I
chop chop.
liked him better. You know what I want? I liked him better with the Play-Doh lip. So I really want them to like try to CGI out the whole beard.
They should just CGI Henry Cavill now.
That's like at the original Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Oh
At
yeah.
the very, you know, like the post
Oh, yeah.
scene where they're eating at like the restaurant.
Shawarma.
And yeah, Chris Evans, he was shooting a different movie when they shot that, so he has a prosthetic chin in that scene.
Oh my god, I have.
And that's why, while they're sitting at the table, he has his hand covering his face. Like he's like leaning on his hand, and it's because he's wearing a prosthetic chin.
That's
Oh my god,
incredible.
that's amazing. I have to watch that now. I have to look.
Yeah,
at
like
that
go
scene.
rewatch that
perfect.
scene.
Isn't Chris
Hemsworth is like
Yeah.
slouching because he lost a lot of the muscles between filming the movie and then filming that scene.
Jeez.
because he stopped with the routine, like the workout routine he had to do to maintain it. So he lost a lot of the muscle. So he's like slouching in the scene to cover up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's really funny.
That's-
Like once you get it pointed out, it's really fucking good.
Oh man, now I gotta rewatch that scene and really look at the fine details.
It's like an Easter egg now, almost.
You know the truth.
7
Yeah.
things you didn't know about the Avengers. Arrow point.
This is gonna be on our channel next week.
First up, did you know Thor was gay and smart?
Yeah. we should make like a stupid clickbait Avengers thing. And I mean, Endgame's coming up.
Yeah, dude.
We should,
Endgame.
before Endgame comes out, we should put like 15 things you didn't know about Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
Read up.
That's
God.
We just Photoshop Jason Voorhees into like the background of one of the trailers or something.
Christ.
we used to like Photoshop Tom Holland into a picture. Say like he's in every scene of the movie. He's hidden.
His
If
dust ghost.
If you put together the first letters of every sentence said in this trailer, they spell Thanos.
They spell thick Thanos.
Thick nose.
Thick nose.
So Joe, what have you been doing?
I've been writing as well. I've been working on a
Nice.
rough draft.
I like this creative environment we've made for ourselves. We're all like making creative. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like I
I'm
got
just
that.
gonna drop a sentence off right there.
Thanks, Corey.
You're welcome.
But I got that Surface because I really wanted to try and write more, like out and about. And I'm a completely digital workflow in terms of that. So I wouldn't really like carrying around a notebook and a pen all the time, even though I already kind of do that, but it's for a different thing. But for writing, I like to type on a keyboard and stuff like that. So I've pumped out about 24 pages.
That's good.
Yeah, no, I'm doing pretty good. I try to write about 1,000 words a day. That's like
That-
my goal.
That's a pretty good amount of words to type.
Yeah.
That's a
'Cause,
lot.
It's like
That's
an essay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Stephen King, when he's off season, he would still write about 2,000 words a day.
dude. The guy snorts a line of coke and then writes
I
writes
mean,
an
you're
entire
not
Bible.
wrong, but like
so
he
let's
has
be
some
fair,
he has
he's
some
hyped
good
up.
advice.
That guy like sneezes and poops out a book. Like
Like-
it's just how Stephen King works.
Well, because he tries to write a whole draft, because he tries to write his first draft in 3 months, and it's a Stephen King book, so it's like a couple.
He wrote
it's
it
more than
in
a couple
one
hundred
day.
pages. What in one day?
I think he wrote it in one day.
He did not write it
That's
in one day. He
so
wrote that
thick of a
He
book.
wrote that over a year.
Not from what I was told. I was told it was written in like less than a day or two.
It is
or
like
so.
1,000 pages long, so I was like, "What the fuck? How do you write that in 3 months?" And then I like looked it up, and apparently he started it in like.
So
81?
so Stephen King put himself into one of those like sensory deprivation chambers, and he thought about the book. He thought out the whole book. He thought out the whole book front to finish, and then just like Mozart, he didn't figure it out as he typed it. It was already in his head. And it was like music coming out on the keyboard. He's just furiously typing.
Okay, you know what? I guess it was wrong. He did about 10 pages a day, so over a 3-month span, he wrote it.
Yeah,
No, I'm
Okay.
headcanoning what I said. So
Okay.
that's still fucking crazy.
Yeah, you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of John Hughes and how he wrote fucking Breakfast Club in a day.
Oh,
That's
okay.
who it was. It was fucking John Hughes. I don't know why I thought Stephen King. Very vastly different
They're
directors.
pretty much the same person.
yeah,
Yeah,
let me tell you.
very similar.
Breakfast Club, scary fucking movie. Woof.
yeah, book, movie.
Screenplay, movie.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
Well, one is about gay and one isn't.
One's
That's
in
for you to
prose,
decide, though.
and the other one isn't.
Well, I'm really proud of you, Joe, for being so intelligent to write that much. And,
And so
boys.
gay to write
and
that
so
much.
gay to write that much,
boys.
too. You're
Look,
such a
boys.
brave writer. You're
I'm
so
very proud of
fucking
you, Joe.
brave. Oh. You really put yourself out there.
You know, something that's kind of funny, like doing the clapping bit, I saw the waveform and it looked like a fish.
Oh, nice.
It looked
What
like
kind?
looked like the Bonefish Grill logo.
Oh, the bonefish. Oh, yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. I was thinking about it. And now I got it in my head. Now I
Yeah,
see
it looked
in
kind of
my-
like that,
in my brain space.
Interesting.
but a waveform.
Right, but in my brain. So video
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, Corey, what
Oh,
did
yeah.
you do?
We're gonna start with. I guess we're gonna start with me because
Yeah.
I literally have like one very short thing I want to talk
I
about.
literally just threw it at you. That's it. It was
Yeah, thanks.
Wait, Corey,
and-
you're not allowed to talk about this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
So
moving
today
on.
I bought. So I've actually been sitting on this game for a while. I first saw it like a couple weeks ago, and I really love the idea of it because I'm big into puzzle games. Like I love
Ooh.
Fez. I love. I'm just gonna say Fez because I'm not picking up any other.
That's
one.
it.
Just Fez. It's the only game I play ever. And it's
Cuphead.
called and Cuphead. Haven't finished it yet. Don't ask me.
Damn. Fuck that.
Now that it's
Bring it
coming to
up.
Switch, are you gonna finish it?
No. So the game is Baba Is You, and I am in love with this game because it's the concept of kind of bringing coding into into play. It's one of the mechanics of the game, and the idea is there's a noun, there's a state, I guess, and then there's a thing that is affecting whatever the noun is. So Baba Is You is like you're a sheep, but you're only a sheep when these words Baba are next to is, which is next to you. So you can actually move like is over to another word, and you could be a rock. You could like rock is you or wall is you, and you could change who you are. You can also change the environment. So things might kill you, but you can move around words so that they don't. I'm explaining it very terribly, but just know that it's a really unique puzzle game that I think kind of just uniquely brings coding into the mechanics of the game
Mm-hmm.
and like wordplay. It's super fascinating, so super difficult, but it's like a top-down 2D pixel game, and you're basically pushing things left and right. It's like that. It's like that puzzle in Pokemon where you have to push the big stones around,
Nice.
and get them on the buttons.
Just
Yeah.
looking at like screenshots of the game, this looks like a Corey game.
Yeah, it is
now,
completely.
now I need to look it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
is.
looked it up. I was like, okay.
it is such a Corey game. Like,
Hey, so Corey,
yes,
this reminds me. It's not exactly like this game, but there's a game called Minute that I think you would really like.
I know about Minute too, and that's another one on my list of things to buy.
Yeah, I
I-
played that game.
I want
was
to
very
try
good.
it out. It looks
It's very
cute.
fun.
I like the guy's mouth and his like character design.
You play as a duck, so I like it a lot.
Oh, he's a duck. Okay, I had a
Yeah.
feeling.
He's a
Yeah,
little
he's
duck,
He's a little quacker.
and that game, it's like really short. It's like 2 hours long. I think is how long it took me to beat it.
Okay, is it like on Switch or
it's-
something?
I don't know. I think it's probably on the Switch. It's on like everything. I played it on PS4.
Uh huh.
But the story's really good.
Because like now that I know that he's a duck, this is like all really funny to me.
It's like the story of the game is you're a little duck, and you're like just fucking around, and you find a sword, but the sword is cursed, so you have to return it to the sword factory.
That's good.
That's it.
Wait, you
And every
return
time
to the sword factory?
The curse, yeah, you have to bring it back to the sword factory and return it.
That's so funny.
And the curse is that every time you die, it's you die every minute, and it restarts.
Okay.
And that's why it's called Minute, because you have a minute of gameplay before you get reset back, and you have to like accomplish all these little puzzles and goals within a minute.
Okay.
It's really good.
Cool.
I like that.
Interesting. It's like Groundhog's Day or like.
It's exactly like that.
Yeah.
It's a really fucking cute game. I want to play it.
Minute, yeah. It's on my list of things I need to play.
It's Devolver Digital,
Yeah, that sounds right.
and it's I would say wait until you can get it on sale because it's like I think like 10.
off right now.
Yeah, that's probably good because it's like I think it's normally like $10.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, it's a really great game, but like it's a lot of money for a game that you could probably beat in an hour.
Yeah, this I looked up a sale and it looks like it's on sale on Steam for like $6.
Yeah,
So that's
pretty
probably
good.
worth it.
Yeah.
Wait, I've paid $6 for comic books that I read in like 15 minutes, so
So not bad.
not bad.
So I got a bunch of games two games. Recently, I got DMC5 and Sekiro,
Oh hell yeah.
and I haven't played a ton of either of them yet, just because like I'm real busy.
Same.
But I played I think 6 chapters into Devil May Cry. I don't know how long it is, like how many chapters, but it's really fun so far.
Yeah, I
I
got
wanna
about
get
the
that
same.
game.
I'm about 6 chapters in as well. I got really busy myself too, but
Yeah.
I do agree. It's a really fun game.
I don't play a lot of games like this, like
Just high action games.
like action, yeah. So I don't like really play it very well, but I have a lot of fun playing it. you
Yeah,
know?
I mean, you could still enjoy the game even if you don't get like the rankings or anything like that, or the
Yeah,
combos
'cause I'm-
and movesets.
I'm
and
kind of
stuff.
just a button masher.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, as long as you still have at least a decent amount of fun with it, that's still good. And also, it's the characters that really are what
Yeah,
makes
the-
that game so much
The
fun.
characters are so good. Like I love. So far, I've only played as Nero and V,
Yeah,
and I love Nero. He's like perfect
Yeah, I
kind
love
of
him. He's
character.
he's
He's
my
just like
favorite.
snarky, edgy 2000s video game character.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
love it.
Oh
And
yeah.
V is just literally just the emo kid that sat at the back of the classroom.
and he reads
Yeah.
poetry out
Like-
of his fucking book.
Like it's so good.
Oh,
I
it's,
can't wait to get to Dante.
yeah. I know Dante's like more towards the end of the game, but yeah. I mean, I'm really excited too. I've been enjoying the hell out of DMC5 as well. I want to try to beat it sooner rather than later, because I have been starting to get into other games, and it's just like,
Yeah.
ugh, I don't
That's-
want to
I
end
need
up
to,
getting
like-
buried.
I need to get back on it so I can like beat it for the same reason because I have a very bad habit of just kind of starting games and then buying
Yeah.
new ones.
Like, I mean, and I love the Devil May Cry series. Like, I played all of them, and I think this one is definitely is probably the best one in the series, easily.
I've never played Devil May Cry before. Like my only real experience with it is I played as Dante sometimes in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
My favorite is the third game, and this already surpassed the third game.
Oh, and I
So-
played as Dante in PlayStation All Stars.
Oh, that's right. He was in there.
It was reboot Dante.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was edgy fucking.
That's
I
a
smoke
lot.
and have sex and love to swear, Dante. You know,
That's a
everybody's
lot.
Yeah,
favorite.
bring him back.
No.
Life, I tell ya.
Oh God, no.
But yeah, Dante's a great character. I love
Yeah,
him.
Dante's awesome.
But yeah, so I've been playing that. Very good.
Are you gonna force me to play Sekiro?
Yeah, I am. I've been playing it, and it's really fun. It's really hard, but that's really not a surprise.
Yeah, it's a From Software game.
It's funny because it's like the game goes between normal like just adventuring and stuff. It's like not hard. Like you die, but like it's whatever
Yeah.
because you can do like stealth and shit.
Yeah.
But then as soon as because I'm stuck in like the very beginning of the game because I'm not good. But there's like these 3 paths that I can go down that I've discovered so far. And I've just gotten like as far as the mini boss in each path, and I can't beat any of them.
Oh,
No.
Because it's like you go from, doing normal combat, and it's like it's a ninja game, so you can do stealth combat, and you can just like kill people real easy. But then you get to the boss, and you like actually have to fight them, and that's where I fail.
oh no.
So that's I'm stuck, but it's very fun. I need to get back on it. I haven't had a lot of time for video games.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
gorgeous game.
It's very
Like,
pretty.
holy
Yeah.
shit.
It looks really pretty. Like from just like watching live streams and stuff. It's great.
Yeah, no, it's a very good looking game.
And I'm excited to get to like more of the environments because I know I'm not far in the game at all. I'm only at the very beginning. I haven't even bought the first like actual boss yet.
And I'm sure you've been pretty busy too.
Yeah, I haven't had a ton of time for to game.
Hmm.
I'm a fake gamer, unfortunately.
Sekiro is one of those games that I think I'm gonna play at some point, but I'm not playing it anytime soon. That's not the kind of game that's a game that I'll buy at like $20.
Mm.
Yes.
That's
yes,
a
same.
game I will admire from a distance.
Yeah, that's just kind of me.
Like I played Bloodborne, and that's as far as I'm gonna go. Is
I
playing
actually got
Bloodborne.
pretty far into Bloodborne too. Like the last big boss that I fought was the 3 witches, I think. Like, I mean, it's not like far into Bloodborne, but like, I'd played the game a decent amount before I put it down.
I never beat these games, but I love playing them.
Yeah, I think it's really the aesthetics of From Software games that I really enjoy.
Yeah, they really manage to like nail the aesthetic of just whatever world they're playing in.
Yeah, like that's what drew me into Bloodborne so much was just I loved just the setting and the environment. The game was hard as shit, but at least I enjoyed looking at it, and I was like, man, this is what a great time period this is, and what a weird, fucking, awful, scary world this is.
Yeah,
I like that.
And
Spooky.
like that era. I mean, it's weird to call it an era, but like 2014 to 2015 was like a year where a lot of the games played the same, like almost carbon copies of each other, and it's really weird. Like, it's just specifically those years. It's like a kind of action, kind of shooter stealth game with a crafting system, and they all lasted like 15 hours. And it's like Bloodborne's a different game from that, so I appreciate it for that reason, being a 2015 game that stands on its own.
Dude, this year is the year for like samurai games or like ninja
Yeah,
games
because
and stuff.
Ghost of Tsushima's coming out this
Yeah.
year, I think.
That
Which
game
I
looks
hope it
cool as
does.
hell.
Yeah, that game looks awesome, and I can't wait for that. I'm more excited about that.
Oh yeah, yeah, I want that game. Maybe The Last of Us 2 will come out. That's not a samurai game, but maybe
we'll
it'll
see.
come out.
We'll see.
The greatest samurai game.
They should turn
Oh.
it into a samurai.
Yo,
game.
watch the game like halfway through it, like Ellie becomes a samurai. Like,
Yo,
just goes
she
to
gets just
Japan
like
or
a
some
sword
shit.
or some shit. Yo, I would be way into that. It'd be dumb as fuck, but I would be so into it. She's just Michonne.
Just samurai lesbians fighting zombies.
Yo, absolutely. I'd fuck with that so hard. And
Photorealistic lesbian kissing.
yep, there you
Oh
go.
no. That kind of goes along with another topic I have later, but we'll get to it later.
All right.
Way to
That's
tease.
some interesting foreshadowing.
Yeah,
It
is.
was just a joke, but okay, here we go. It's actually a part of something.
So another game that I've been playing, I started
Don't-
getting into Street Fighter, which is a series that I've always hated because I'm really bad at it. I've always like you guys were saying about like the From Software games. I've always admired Street Fighter from afar because
yeah.
I love like the look of the games and the characters and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm so like dismal bad at playing fighting games.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, I mean it's like the combat of Dragon Ball Z Fighters is very similar to Street Fighter because it's just reliant on like quarter circles
I
and
would
combos.
say
Well,
Fighters
no,
is more forgiving
Fighters-
than Street Fighter.
Fighters is really easy.
Yeah, like Fighters has like
Like Arc System Works games, their combos are really easy.
Really? I always have an issue with quarter circles in general.
well, that's
Like-
because that's not how you play those games.
Yeah.
Like, you
no,
can,
you have to do
but-
quarter circles in
No,
Dragon
with
Ball
Arc-
Z in
with
order to do
Arc
your
games, you
ultimate.
just-
Dragon Ball Fighters?
Yeah.
No.
To get
No,
to do
you
your ultimates.
absolutely no, you do not.
Yeah, you do.
You do like square triangle, and that's a full combo. That's like
No,
a
it-
really good combo actually.
No, in order to do your ultimate move on Street Fighter.
Okay, yeah, for the ultimates, yeah,
Yeah.
but like it's just normal.
But I want to
combat.
do my ultimates because they're fucking cool, and you gotta quarter circle them. And I'm bad at it. I'm bad at quarter circles, so I get the
quarter
Street
circles
Fighter.
are pretty easy. I'm just
I
I never-
want to throw away all controllers next time I make a fighting game. It's all verbal. There's no controller. You just yell at the character and tell them it's a Pokemon game. Is what it is. You yell at the Pokemon and tell them what move to do, like Ash does in the TV show.
Yep, there you go.
Perfect.
That's what my fighting game is gonna be. Except it all happens live, so you have to be fast.
But yeah, so I started playing Street Fighter. I've been playing Street Fighter 5 with my little brother. I got the arcade edition, which comes with the first 2 seasons of DLC, which is
Oh,
nice
nice,
because
nice.
the base game has like 4 characters in it.
Yeah,
It
rest
sure
in peace.
does.
Rest in peace, Street Fighter 5 launch.
Dude, that was. I remember I bought it on launch. and I got it
I
for-
remember when you
I got
bought
it. I got it.
yeah,
for
I was
Fight
there
Night.
for you.
Oh
I was-
man, that was.
I was there
rough.
for that. Yeah, no.
There was only like
Wow.
a couple of characters, and we were just like, "What?"
Because
And
I
then we
remember.
realized Capcom was being stingy.
Oh yeah, like I remember when that game was coming out, I was like, I kind of want to get Street Fighter 5. It's a hype game, and then I come over to your place and I watch you play it for like I guess a couple hours. I'm like, this ain't it, Chief. This ain't
Nope.
it.
But now they've been trying to retroactively fix it.
Yeah,
It has a
it's-
big roster now.
Yeah,
It's
now
just like-
now it's like they've been like, "Oh shit, we got fucked." All
It's
right,
got
let's,
like
let's
25
add
characters
everything
now,
in.
right? Or something
What?
like that. It's got like 25 characters or something like that.
Oh, it's got way more than that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
It's on the 4th season of DLC.
Yep.
Jeez.
Season
Oh.
2, which is what I have, like seasons 1 and 2 is 28 characters,
Okay.
like total, and then season 3 and 4 have added like probably like 6 more on top of that so far.
So okay. That's because I don't really follow Street Fighter 5, so I just like have no idea how big that roster is.
if I'm not mistaken, weren't they going to add advertisements in between like loading
Yeah.
screens?
Yes,
or something
they
like
were.
That?
They-
That's
it's-
it.
Not were, it's in the game.
Yeah, it was for it was for like tournaments and stuff like that, I think.
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
like,
It's
So,
right now it's
So does like Ryu just have like a fucking McDonald's logo slapped on his ass?
no, it's right now they're advertising the Street Fighter Uniqlo like crossover thing. And
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
like
okay.
it shows up if you can turn it on or off. It's like completely optional.
if you turn it on, I think you get more currency, right?
Yeah, you get more money for it if like fight money or whatever. But it just plays before a match or whatever. Like it doesn't like the loading screen is an ad pretty much.
Right.
And then I think there's like stickers on the character models or some shit.
Yeah. I heard about that and I was just like, I thought it was weird. I was like, huh, that's interesting.
I kind of like it when there's advertisements in game, like in Crazy Taxi where you can drop a priest off at KFC.
That's good.
Like I like that. I don't know. I think that's funny.
That could be funny, yeah.
I mean, if it's like mobile game advertisements where they just pop up on the screen, that's annoying. But
yeah,
if it's
yeah,
like
those are, ugh.
if,
Yeah,
if it's integrated to the game world,
yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's funny.
I think that's a smart idea that they at least did it for like loading screens and things like that, so it's not
Yeah,
like,
like that's totally fine.
and like it's not like ads that are like, you know, like I mean like you said it's like advertising something Street Fighter related, so it's like, oh, that's
Yeah.
kind of cool. So I actually think that's way better because I wasn't sure how it was advertising or what it was advertising, but I think that makes it sound a lot better. But have you been enjoying Street Fighter though now, I guess?
I really like it. I'm still really bad, but I've been trying to learn how to play Ken, and I like it a lot.
Oh, that's
Ken
cool.
Master.
Ken is pretty cool. He's my favorite. I almost bought a Ken toy at PAX, but I was strong and also broke.
Was it also like $60?
It was $40, so it was like actually really cheap.
Oh, that's
Like,
like
for,
on
like-
the-
For like a thing like that, yeah.
Yeah, for like a really nice figure. And he came with a fireball, but
Ooh.
I didn't buy it. It was pretty cool though.
Vega's my favorite character.
Is that a Shoryuken? Can't remember which one Ken fires. I do.
Ken does all the same attacks as Ryu.
So he does
perfect.
he
It's
does
a-
do
it's-
Shoryuken.
Yeah.
He do that. Who's my favorite Street Fighter character to play as?
I think mine was always can't remember his name, but the guy who stretches really, really far.
Fucking
Well,
Dhalsim. I hate
Dhalsim.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you could spam his fucking stretch.
Cody likes playing as him, and he's so annoying.
I don't know if Sakura is in Street Fighter 5, but I like playing as
She's
her.
season
She's-
3.
Okay.
She's a Naruto character.
I love Sask.
Well, you can
Sakura.
kiss my ass. But,
But yeah,
okay.
she's season 3 DLC. I really want to play as her because she's one of my favorite characters.
yeah, I like
But
her.
I don't have season 3 DLC, so I don't have her.
Because like she's basically Girl Ryu, but she does she's different enough. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
I really like Sakura's story because she's like her whole thing is that she's a really big fan of Ryu.
Yeah.
So like her fighting style is just a shittier version of Ryu's because she like
Which is
copies
really
it by
funny.
watching him on TV.
Yeah, but she when she does the spinning kick or whatever, she Ryu goes in a straight line where she almost diagonally goes up one of those one of those stick propellers when you get as a kid where you sandwich it between your hands and you spin it by sliding it. Yeah, it's it's like one of those. And I also like playing as Akuma.
Akuma's cool.
Akuma's cool.
He looks. Some of the Street Fighter 5 designs are really weird.
Yeah, I don't,
Akuma has a full lion's mane.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't love the way Street Fighter. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really like the way Street Fighter 5 looks.
I don't like the way Street Fighter 5 looks at all.
Really?
I like
there
Street
were,
Fighter 4 a lot.
I think
that's
it's cartoony
the-
and fun, but yeah, I do agree.
No,
Four is the better game for sure.
I think Street Fighter it's been being pushed into the wrong direction stylistically.
Yeah.
This game doesn't the designs aren't as good as
No, they're not.
previous games. By a pretty long shot, I think.
Okay.
And I don't know, everyone has this everyone's wearing Vaseline on their face or something like that. It just looks like that.
They
and
have a
plasticky,
shiny face?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't look that good.
I
Everyone
wish
needs a little bit of powder.
Street Fighter 4 looked fine.
I would love-
I like the
Yeah.
way that game looked.
I would love if like Street Fighter 6 looked more like Dragon Ball Fighters, like still 3D, but like more, like it looked more cartoon.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd be into that.
Yeah.
Because like I really like the way Street Fighter Alpha looks. Those are my favorite games aesthetically speaking.
I want to get the like the Switch collection that they came out with,
Yeah,
with like
yeah,
all the
yeah.
Street Fighter games in it.
Yeah, I kind
I
of
wanna
want
get
that
that.
as well because like Street Fighter Alpha is amazing. I love all those games, and to have it on like Switch or PS4 would be very nice.
Yeah, moving on from Street Fighter, I wanted to talk about. There's been a lot of news around Persona 5 recently. Between like the official announcement of Persona 5R, which is
Video
going to
game,
be
baby.
pretty cool. It looks like it's going to be like an enhanced version of Persona 5 for the PS4.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
They haven't like actually shown a lot yet. They just teased that one new character, which is enough for me to get really excited.
Yep.
And there's been, it's not like confirmed yet, but we like it's pretty definite at this point that they're doing Persona 5S for the Switch.
Yep.
Hell yeah, baby.
I can finally maybe play the game.
Oh yeah, it's about time.
Yeah, I would definitely say like if you haven't played Persona 5 yet, wait until R, and if Persona 5S is 100% confirmed and you have a Switch, absolutely buy it there. Totally.
Yeah.
Like
It's
such
funny
a good
because
game.
like I've been thinking about how I would recommend like what version of Persona 5 for people to get, because like here's the thing, if Persona 5S has the same content as R, then it's hands down like just buy the Switch version, just don't even bother with the PS4 one. But if the PS4 version has all that content, then it's like, well, how badly do you want that content?
Well, yeah, I mean, to say that they're even a fan to begin with. I mean, usually the fans have probably already played Persona 5, and the people that haven't are probably either not acquainted with the series or acclimated with the series, or they don't own PS4s.
Yeah, something
So,
like that.
I mean, if you don't own a PS4 and you were excited for Persona 5, you should probably buy a PS4.
I mean,
if
it
you have,
also came out on PS3.
It came
I know
out
a lot of people
years
that,
ago.
I know a lot of
so
people that played it
Yeah,
on
but if-
PS3.
If
I
you don't
can't
have a
afford
PS3
PS4 right now.
or
But
your
I mean-
Corey,
But if you got a Switch,
Or
I mean,
you're
I would
me.
just say if you got a Switch though, and you don't have a PS4 and you know it's coming. I mean, yeah, you
that's the thing.
could
If you
potentially
like-
miss out on that extra content, but for
But
all
that's
you
the
know,
thing, yeah.
it's like you could still play the game though.
And
on
it's
Switch.
like, and it's handheld, so that's
I'll
like
just
that's
modify
a
my
huge game
Switch to
changer.
play PS4 games.
perfect. Give it a disc drive.
Give it a ROM hack.
Can you just plug in an external disk drive to it and just hope for the best?
What is this?
What
the
I could
Sega
do,
CD?
what I could do is
Yeah, it's just a
unplug
CD disk drive.
Well, what I could actually do is unplug the HDMI from the Switch and plug it into a PS4 I would have bought, and then I could play PS4 games.
There you go.
All you need to do is buy a PS4.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
easy.
don't even bother with the HDMI cable. If you got
Well,
one
like-
for the Switch, you don't even have to buy it.
PS4's
Oh
like
my
$100 on
Hack,
Let Go.
life hack,
Easy,
video
easy
game
money.
hack.
Actually, you know what? I'm curious about how much PS4s are on Let Go.
The only thing is that I question is that with Persona 5R, are they gonna if you have the base game, is this gonna be like DLC?
No, this is going to
I-
be a new game.
I would actually
okay.
be very okay if Persona 5R, for people that have Persona 5, was like a downloadable add-on. But knowing how Persona works, I don't think that's going to be the case.
Yeah, no, this is. DLC would be cool. Like that would be preferable because it'd probably be cheaper.
Yeah, it would be.
But-
I would think it'd be like $30 or something like that.
But no, this is going to be a new game. Like this is not going to be DLC. There's too much money on the table for them to.
That means I have to re-buy Persona 5, and I still haven't beaten the base game yet.
And you know what? Atlas knows you're going to do that, and that's why it's going to be a full game.
Yeah,
and you know what
pretty
sucks? You're absolutely fucking right.
Could you imagine if they did that with like every DLC character in like a fighting game? You just had to.
You mean
just
you
had
mean
to buy
Street
the
Fighter
new game.
4?
No shit.
Yeah, no, that literally happened. For
That's how
all
it
of
used
Street
to
Fighter
work.
until like Street Fighter 5. That was like literally a 20-year business model.
Ugh.
I'm so
Sir,
sorry.
what?
How dare you?
What the
You call
fuck?
yourself a gamer?
We should put a trigger warning on this episode.
Yo, this is mad sus. So I'm on Let Go because I was like, oh, I wonder how much PS4s are on Let Go. And here is a listing. Free. free all working PS4. It's a all working PS4 with couple of games.
You should get it and definitely not get stabbed.
You know what it is? It's moms and dads who want their like kids who are 30 to stop living with them, so they're just like getting rid of their stuff.
Oh, it's in East Flatbush. Okay. Yeah, there we go.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, me neither.
It's
That's
in
words.
It's in Brooklyn.
Is that a shady part of town?
East Flatbush in general is supposed to be getting better, but it's definitely like not. It's not like Williamsburg.
How many SPMs are there out there?
SPMs?
Stabs per minute.
I don't know actually.
There should be some sort of checklist for that. There should be some sort of like number that you can point to. Stabs per minute.
And then you could get a free PS4, Joe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's
Do it, Joe.
I already
worth
have a
it.
PS4.
Yeah, but you can sell it.
Stab 'em.
Well, that's what this person. I don't know.
They're
He
not
says
selling it.
Yeah.
They are giving it away.
They're just giving it away. It's free with some couple of games.
Yeah, with couple games.
I want to know what those games are. They're probably like Madden.
Oh yeah, Madden and FIFA, dude. They're like $1 at GameStop.
Madden,
It's
FIFA,
amazing.
and NHL 2K19.
That sounds about right.
Don't worry. And then they microtransaction the hell out of those games.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, EA.
I feel like those are the kind of games that always come with when you buy like a console, like a used console.
I know, right? It always
Yeah.
seems like it.
Literally, the 2 times I have bought PS4s, one of them is just the base PS4, and then the other one I upgraded to a PS4 Pro. Literally, both of those came with like Madden, NBA, and like I don't know, some sort of WWE game. Literally, all of
Jesus.
them did that. So that's pretty funny, I think.
Joe,
But hey, that's like money for trading. Hi Ryan, what's up?
Ryan, take it away.
Joe, what fucking games are you playing? Come on.
I've been playing Yakuza 0 still. I'm on like chapter 4 or 5 of that game now. And I've been playing Destiny 2 with a friend recently. And dude, Destiny 2 is way fucking better than the first one.
Oh yeah, but
Like, it's so much more interesting.
beyond that, they've actually added content to it too.
Yeah, like, so one of the things that I can say about this game is, the gameplay is pretty much just Destiny. It's just like oh, hey, shoot these guys to collect 6 things, go to place, put thing in thing, shoot more guys. It's like a Destiny game.
Yeah,
But-
it's standard loot and shoot and wave of enemy fighting.
Exactly. But the thing I like about Destiny 2 a lot is that number 1, the characters are actually really good in this game. And number 2,
There's
I
actually
haven't been to a
story.
bad world. Like, I've been to
Oh.
like 4 or 5 of them, and I like all of them so far. They're all really pretty.
That was my biggest issue with the original Destiny, is that a lot of the places seem very repetitive, and it like enemy variety wasn't very much different.
Yeah, and the enemy variety is still pretty much like
Oh,
that in Destiny
shit.
2.
That sucks.
The Taken are in this game, which is cool, but they're also just reskins of the enemies in the game.
Oof.
Oh, eh.
Joe, did you get to the part where the gay robot dies yet?
You know what? I think I have.
You didn't tell me there was a gay robot.
Yeah, like I'm
He
at
dies.
I'm at the part where like this fucking robot dude is like being teleported across like a million different places, and I didn't know he was gay.
Harry, in one sentence, you exposed my favorite character and the fact that he dies.
I
In
do
the
know
same
that there
breath.
is a gay character in Destiny 2 that's like a sniper or something like that.
I'm pretty sure he's not actually gay. I
What,
just
the
remember
guy in
you
the
calling
church?
him gay.
You specifically thought the robot was super hella gay.
It's
I
the
don't
one of the
remember
main
that.
character, like he's a robot.
Yeah, no, I remember
Like-
that. I don't remember him being gay.
Yo, is it
I-
Claptrap?
I don't think like they ever actually like. I only played Destiny 1. I just remember you calling him gay, so I just assumed he was gay.
I do know there is a gay character in Destiny 2. He's like a sniper on Earth or something like that, and he has like a husband and he makes tea. That's like his thing. But it's not the robot.
Such a sweet image.
I think
So-
the husband already died though.
Oh, fucked up.
Frickin' You just ruined the sweet image.
Now the gay robot dies and the gay person dies.
Thug.
Why did the good die young?
Why do the gay die young?
Because
Why did the
that's
gay die?
because that's media, baby. The gays have to die. They can't have a happy ending.
Not unless
Jeez.
you get a happy ending.
Well, I don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon.
But they're making Destiny VR.
Ooh,
Are they?
No.
There you go.
I was about to say, like, what the fuck? Where have I been where they announced
It's
that?
Destiny AR. You have to buy a whole set that comes with a
I don't
comes with some
want
stuff.
I don't want Destiny VR.
No AR.
Oh,
like
Yeah.
the AR on the 3DS.
oh, the 3DS. Oh God.
They're releasing it for the 3DS. And you need to buy special cards, and you put the card on the ground. And then you
Yeah.
get to see the gay robot.
That fucking reminds me. Like, this has absolutely nothing to do with Destiny or AR, but that reminds me that they're fucking putting, like, Breath of the Wild in VR now. And that's
Yeah, they
wild.
are.
Yeah, Breath of the
Yeah.
Wild and Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey, yeah. But
Yep.
Breath of the Wild is, like, fully playable in VR, which is crazy. It doesn't
I
really,
just
like,
couldn't-
look that different from just
It's-
normal Breath of the Wild, which
It's
I guess
the
is fine.
Switch, right? You put the Switch
Yeah.
up to your eyes.
It,
Is what I
yeah,
think it
because
is.
like it's like the Labo VR cardboard thing. You know, like VR cardboard
Yeah.
where you like slide your phone in it. It's the same thing.
Yeah. I can't help but think that'll be heavy.
Yeah, that's what I was
It'll
just thinking.
it'll be heavy and it'll look like hot fucking garbage. I'm just I'm calling it right now. It'll look awful.
How fucking cool would you look if you had a piece of cardboard on your head? Let's be fair.
Oh, we've done it before.
Yeah, I've done it. Have you done it, Ryan?
No.
Yeah, Ryan, have you done it?
He hasn't lost his cardboard VR V card.
Nice.
Because I don't want
VR
Nintendo
card?
Labo.
Well, no, I mean like
he's saving it for Nintendo Labo is what he's saving it for.
Yeah.
yeah.
He wants it to be given to someone special,
So,
like Zelda.
I was gonna say, Joe, do you want to tell us about Yakuza?
Yeah.
What have I? It's been a minute since I've played Yakuza, just because like I've been really busy and I haven't had like a really free chance to play Yakuza recently. But the last thing I did, I'm pretty sure, I'm playing as Majima right now, and
Yes.
I think the last thing I did is that I learned like I was watching this like weapons guy fight someone in a back alley, and like you know he does the cool thing, and then Majima's like that's rad, and then he like learns a whole new fighting style, and I think that's where I put the game down after
Okay.
for a little bit. And it's like, hey, actually, I caught like you know I am that swordsman's brother, and I caught you watching him, so we're gonna put you in our business now. And he's like, what the fuck? I just wanted to see you do cool shit. I don't want this. I have a hostess club to run.
I really love Majima's story in Zero.
Yeah, I like how, like, for some reason I had a different... For some reason I thought Majima was going to be, like, really prim and proper in this game, but that he kind of ditches that pretty quickly. It's like, oh, he's only like that in the hostess club. Okay.
Yeah, he's still Majima. He's not
Yeah.
like absolute mad dog Majima yet, but
I
Yeah.
can't wait to see him get to that point in the game.
Mad lad.
Because, like, I mean, I played Kiwami, so that's how I was introduced to him.
yeah.
But,
Yeah.
that is still my favorite kind of Majima. It's like fucking, hi, I'm in a trash can, I'm gonna beat your ass, Majima.
Yeah. I fucking love Kawami Majima so much. He's great.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Okay, so Majima got the baseball mode
Yeah.
unlocked.
Slugger
okay,
Majima.
Slugger Majima, yes.
Slugger.
I almost exclusively used I think it was called Breaker Majima.
Is
I
that
think
just
that's-
his blue one?
That's the breakdancing one. I
Oh,
think it's
yeah,
the
yeah,
pink one.
yeah.
That's like I almost exclusively use that one because it's so like it's almost overpowered good.
Yeah, because
he
he's
just,
like
like-
really fast in it. Right?
He's really fast and he has like such a huge range because he's just like doing spins on the ground and like swinging
Yeah.
his legs around. You can just every time you hit someone, it knocks them down. Like
Which is
it's-
very good.
it's like it's pretty much overpowered. I almost
That's
exclusively
amazing.
used it, and I would just beat boss fights by just knocking them down over and over again.
Yakuza is definitely one of those games where if you find like one exploit, you can
Yep.
just do that for the whole game.
It's very good.
Because like those games are like 40 hours long. They're not gonna fucking figure out a way to like make a Devil May Cry last 40 hours. So it's just like, all right, he can punch things. That's good enough. Sometimes he can shoot a gun.
But can we also have a moment of silence for the Yakuza game that's being delayed because of the dude that snorted coke?
Oh, Judgment.
Not delayed for us.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah,
It's still coming
that's
out.
right.
We're getting it on time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We
in
ain't
Japan
having
they
no
are.
moment of silence.
And
Because
no, I thought the game already came out in Japan. The game came
No,
out in like 2018.
well, did it? I thought
yeah,
they
they
did.
stopped. So
It came
they
out,
stopped
but it was
selling
pulled.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I think they wanted to get rid of the voice actors in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
being
that
like
guy.
completely wiped from the game.
Same with also on the
Same with
Japanese
Kingdom
version of
Hearts
Kingdom
and
Hearts
Frozen.
3. Yeah, he plays as Olaf in the Frozen world, and apparently they're retroactively like changing the voice acting for the Japanese version, which is crazy.
But they're not pulling Kingdom Hearts 3 from sales.
No, they're not pulling Kingdom Hearts 3. They're just gonna do an update where where the voice actor changes.
Wait,
God.
what did this guy do?
He did like drugs.
He snorted coke.
Oh, so okay.
He got arrested with possession of cocaine, and that's like a hefty crime in fucking Japan. Like they have a really really strict like drug law out there.
Which is
Yeah.
hilarious because one of their painkillers is literally just codeine. Like over the counter, you can just get codeine in Japan.
Yep. It's insane, but I mean, it sucks because I mean, if you it's just like he's playing a Yakuza character, and it's like if anything, that's just embodying the
That's
character.
more fitting. Yeah. That's so fitting.
It's super fitting, and I think that's hilarious. But it's whatever, yeah.
But
yeah, anyways,
as I was saying before, he's being like completely like erased from the entire game. Like they're changing the character model so he doesn't look like him anymore.
yep.
Oh, he has the
it's
same
it's
likeness?
insane. Mhm.
Yeah. They're like remodeling the character and replacing him throughout the entire game, and replacing the
Yeah.
voice and like removing his name from the credits and everything. Like
Damn.
he doesn't exist anymore in that game. It's just really
Oh my
fucked
God.
up.
That's
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, they did the same thing in the fourth game. There was another actor
Yeah.
that got the same issue where he was caught with drugs, and they removed him completely from the fourth game on the Kiwami remake.
Jeez.
Oh wow, I didn't know about
Like,
that.
yeah, totally changed the voice actor and everything, because everyone was like, "That's not the same voice actor from the original game," and it wasn't, because the original voice actor also got caught with coke. I forgot what character it was, but it was something else.
Yeah, because like Yakuza 4 has like 6 main characters or some shit like that.
Yeah,
That's gotta be crazy. Like, people have job security because someone did coke, got arrested, and now he needs to be entirely removed from a video game.
That's just Japan, dude.
That's
Mhm.
a lot.
They're very
fucked up.
serious about their drugs over there.
they are. It's kind of fucked up. I mean, oh well. There's nothing we can do about it. I mean,
Yeah, that's their culture.
but we
not
got
ours.
our shit, so it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
you got your
saw-
stuff, Ryan.
Why don't you tell
Yeah.
us about
Yeah,
Rainbow
let's-
Six Siege?
Rainbow
Yeah.
Six Siege, baby.
So I was playing Rainbow Six Siege with Kayla because it was their April Fool's Day week event where everything has changed. Where it's an event where
We should have done an April 1st. We should have done an April Fool's episode. Anyways, it's just
This is the April Fool's Day episode.
yeah, jokes on y'all. This is a
official.
fake episode.
That's
fine.
we
It's
released
so-
it 5 days late because April Fools, we got you.
we
thought it-
recorded it 5 days later.
We released it 2 weeks late because April Fools, we got you.
I think it has to be the title of the the next episode.
Amazing.
Sorry,
So, yeah.
continue.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
so
No,
I-
it's
I
all good.
just- Tangent.
So Rainbow Six Siege's April Fool's Day week event that they did was that they made all the characters like toy soldiers, and everything is like a kid's playroom. So you're running around in the background, you'll hear some like mom going, "Honey, are you going to bed soon?" or like things like that. And when you shoot your gun, it shoots out confetti or sprinkles. It's hilarious. It's just insane, and it's just been goofy and silly, and I've had a lot of fun with it. So it was great. That was really cool. I appreciate when games do fun things like that, especially on April Fools, and it was a whole week they were doing it, so it was great.
See, I like that because most of the time the internet is just a terrible place on April Fool's Day.
To be fair, the community was also kind of terrible too that were
Oh,
playing it, so
rest in peace.
I'm gonna be honest. It was a little toxic, but I was trying to actively avoid reading the chats. So, but I was enjoying the game anyways because I really do enjoy Rainbow Six Siege. It's fun. So,
That's good.
But
I'm
it was-
glad
it
you
was-
had fun, Ryan.
Yeah, it was still. I mean, I still appreciate them doing what they did and making it as silly and goofy as possible. And it was just a lot. I mean, I appreciated the effort they put into it. So
I mean, that's a lot of effort to rescan everything and then
yeah, I mean,
add all of those like effects of a mom.
yeah, and it's like there's like children's toys everywhere. It's like it's great. I mean, it's so much fun. It's like a kid playing with his toys event. It's fun. So I really enjoyed that. I thought that was kind of cute and fun. Thought I'd throw it in there just because on the docket.
Nice.
I played more Overwatch because I wanted to play as the new character Baptiste, who came out in March 19th.
What does? I don't even know what he looks like.
Baptiste is he's
he
like
kind of
he's
looks
a
like
French black
French-
dude,
He
and
kind of
he's
looks like Reaper.
kinda sort
Oh,
of.
Like,
yeah.
he's like I don't
Did
know.
you say he looks
has,
like Reaper?
A little
Well,
bit.
like human, like before he.
Oh, okay. Because I'm
Like-
I'm looking at the picture of him right now, and I was like, oh.
No, like he looks like Gabrielle before he died.
He's
Okay.
yeah. He's the new support character that came out, and I used to main Mercy. That was my go-to support, but then they nerfed the hell out of her.
Yeah, she's
and
like way different now.
it's really bad. So now I wanted to try Baptiste, and I got a 20 kill streak with him, and
Hey.
I fucking oh man, he's my new support go-to. I was
Until they nerf him.
disgusting. Until they nerf him, because I guarantee they are. Because I already got yelled at in like the chat to nerf me because he's too OP. Which, to be fair, his gun is pretty strong. It's a 3-round burst, but I'm not even kidding. I was wiping the team out in like instances. It was ridiculous. So, but he's one of my new favorite characters just because he's just easy to control. He's easy to pick up. It doesn't take a whole lot of skill to work with him. So, I had a lot of fun with that, and I was playing just Overwatch a lot in general, which was kind of nice. I was just feeling like playing a multiplayer this week, so
We
this
should
was
play
kind of a
together
cool way.
sometime.
Yeah,
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 we
We'll play in a
totally.
minute.
I've been
I should buy the game, I guess.
Yeah, you can, Corey.
yeah, because we've been playing
Play
on
with
PC.
us.
Wait, I'm on the website and I'm looking at like all of the heroes that they have at the bottom of the website just to select and read them. May looks like she's like 5 years old. Her art style looks completely different than everyone else's.
May looks the
Like-
same actually from when she started, if I'm not mistaken.
Have
She
you
doesn't
not-
look
No,
any
like
different.
not
the first time
not the
you've seen
3D
her?
model, not the 3D model of May. I'm talking like all the way at the bottom where you can like select a hero. She looks like a 5-year-old, and everyone just kind of looks like
I think it's because she has a really round face.
an
Yeah,
adult.
Yeah.
Probably.
yeah.
Because she's like 28 or some shit like that.
That threw me off. She looks younger
They-
than Diva.
The roster has grown so much in this game. It's been insane. Like when I like last played it, I don't remember like having this many characters. Like I didn't play when Ash was released. I just remember when like Doomfist was like a new thing. That was the last time I ever played it, I think.
Oh jeez.
But like
Yeah,
when they
since-
brought Brigitte and Baptiste
Brigitte.
and Ash and Wrecking Ball, I wasn't there. I did not play even when Wrecking Ball was here. It was like, I don't know. There was just a couple of characters, and the roster wasn't that small. Was pretty small. When I logged in, I was like, "Holy shit! Look at that roster! Like it's grown." But I think that's great. I think that's really cool that they're adding new characters. Although they did buff Reaper and Junkrat recently, which has been the bane of my existence because I'm so fucking tired of Reaper now because Reaper just keeps murdering me in like 2 hits.
Ryan, I want to just know for a second.
Yeah.
When you said Brigitte, did you mean Brigitte or did you mean Bridget?
No, I thought it was Brigitte,
Bridget.
right? No, it's BRI. What is it? What is
It's pronounced Brigitte.
Is it Brigitte?
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell it. It's BRIGITTE. I just
Yeah.
thought it was Brigitte, so
It's
I just
baguette.
assumed- Baguette.
It's baloney.
I feel like I need to like figure out how to say her name because I feel like an idiot now. Thanks, Corey.
I also thought it was Bridget, so
Well, that's not how Bridget is spelled.
Yeah, and then Harry coming out with the real mad skills here. He knows all of his Overwatch characters.
It's not that I know all the Overwatch characters. It's that my friend is obsessed with that character specifically.
Ah, gotcha.
oh, I see what's going on.
So, yeah, that's why I know. He has a framed picture of her.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Hey,
It's
just
deeper than I
like
thought.
just like how I have one of Mercy with her
Yeah.
titty on the pool table.
I mean, it's
God.
not the kind of picture that you have.
Oh, well, thanks for shunning me.
Can't
It's a
change.
normal
If I were to
picture.
frame,
It's a
if I were to
kink
frame
shame.
any of the Overwatch heroes, I think it'd be Zenyatta.
Zenyatta's great. I love him.
Zenyatta's
Such
a Corey
sweet-
character.
He's a sweet
Yeah.
man.
I played a lot of Zenyatta back when I was like really, really into Overwatch.
I only played Zenyatta because I thought he looked cool, and I sucked at him, but I still only play as Zenyatta.
I played as Zenyatta, Lucio, Ana. I just played a lot of the characters.
I just
And
did.
Hanzo
I just did
just for the
mostly
meme.
Mercy.
I only play as Diva and Winston.
Because in a game like this, and you have all these characters, I get bored if I play one for a long time, so I just hop around. Even if I don't I don't really like playing as Farah, but she's like, I will play as her to palette cleanse. There are some characters I never touch though.
Like Moira.
Yeah, I don't really care much for Moira.
I mean, like I had
Okay.
Moira wasn't even in the game when I was playing it. Like
She's okay.
hardcore.
Moira is the Joe character.
Okay. I
Oh
know
my God.
why you're saying this, but like, I'm not happy about it.
I mean, it's uncanny.
No, it's
Like, I don't approve, but I
Roadhog is a
understand.
Joe character.
Shut the fuck up. We're not talking
I
about
also
this
like-
right now.
I also like how she runs with her arm. She like does a Naruto run.
Yeah, she's Naruto.
She's
And-
Joe.
Just like you, Joe, she occasionally like screams in Gaelic or some shit.
Oh, that's right, because she's Irish. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she says "re."
Re,
Yeah.
Yoda, I'm gay.
Re is a very Gaelic thing. No Avlo Gaelic, by the way.
Jesus.
So,
but yeah.
Ryan, what else you got?
I just purchased Yakuza 0 and Borderlands The Handsome Jack Collection because it was $15 on Steam,
Nice.
Xbox, and PS4. So I plan to play it. I bought it on PC, so I'm going to play Borderlands Handsome Jack Collection on PC.
Nice.
Ready for Borderlands 3, and then
Oh,
Yakuza
super
0. I purchased it on PS4 because I had Yakuza Kiwami on PS4, and I kind of like keeping my games like together. Like in this, well, like if I'm buying a game series on like PS4, it's like fuck. I want to keep it on PS4. You know.
I'm pretty
So,
okay with hopping around.
I'm gonna keep all the Yakuza games on the PlayStation. But I'm
Nice.
excited to start Yakuza 0. It's been a while since I've touched a Yakuza game because I did Kiwami. I want to go back into Kiwami just to get all the achievements and trophies. So I'm really excited about that. That's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm ready to play them. I got Game Pass on Xbox recently.
Is that any good?
Yeah, I love it. It's like a streaming service for games, and it's only like $10, and you just download the game that you want. And there's so many titles.
Yeah, like I know that there's the PlayStation Now. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
that one's got, it's like $10 more than the Xbox one. The Xbox one's only $10. PlayStation Now is $20. So that was the only reason why I chose Xbox over PlayStation. But from what I can gather is that the PlayStation has more games in theirs than
Yeah.
the Xbox does.
In my experience with PlayStation Now, too, it's also not a very good service. The Xbox one, you said you download the games, right?
Yeah, you just download it right to
And
your
then
hard
the
drive.
PlayStation one is full, like you stream the games. So if you don't have good internet, like you're not
Didn't
playing
they
the
just
game.
put in the option to download those games? Like I remember.
No, from what I know is that you actually stream it on PlayStation Now.
because I know
Versus
that is how
Xbox,
it
you
works.
download the game. But when you get
That
rid
would
of
be awful.
if I got rid of Game Pass, all of the games I downloaded off Game Pass will go away.
Oh yeah, you can download them on PlayStation Now.
Oh,
On
okay.
PC you can't, but if you have a PS4, it looks like you can download them.
From what I gathered, you only can stream. But I decided to get a couple of. I got like the Gears of War trilogy. I'm replaying through them again on hardcore difficulty with my friend, and we're just having a good time because we're reminiscing about how much we enjoyed Gears, and it's been a lot of fun. So I've been having a good time with that. We're planning on getting. I got the Halo Master Chief Collection now on Xbox One from Game Pass, and we're gonna play through all the Halo games on Legendary with a couple of my friends who have never played Halo before. So I'm really excited to get them into playing that.
Hey, you're
Since
gonna make him
You
play
just
Legendary.
reminded me. of when I was in high school. I never had Xbox, so I've never like played the Gears games.
Oh, okay.
But you reminded me of like when I was in high school, like freshman year, I think. During health class, instead of like doing health related things, we would just watch people play Gears of War on the projector. Like
That's a weird thing to do.
Yeah, that is
especially-
a weird thing to do.
Because
That
Gears of
class
War is
was
such
like-
a violent game.
the class was weird. I remember
That's
we
weird.
watched
Yep.
we watched like the Skyrim trailer when it came out.
yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
remember-
Class, like my teacher like pulled it up. He was like, "Guys, welcome to health," and we just watched Skyrim.
Oh my god. He did not want to teach you about, anything.
I remember in high school when the Skyrim trailer came out, we all had like iPads or some shit or laptops. Yeah, we had laptops for something, and everyone was playing the Skyrim trailer on like full blast. It was really funny, and they were going like, "Huh, huh, yeah."
In high school, one kid paid me to burn a CD with like the Skyrim song on it. Just like
What?
he was like, "Hey, I'll give you $1 if you like burn this CD," and I was like, "Okay," because I guess he didn't know how to burn CDs.
I might get PlayStation Now though at some point because I forgot that you can download those games, and there's a lot
Yeah.
of games on PlayStation.
There's a shit ton. So yeah. I mean, I've been enjoying it on Xbox, so I mean, and also it gives me an excuse to dust it off and play something. So
Yeah.
and again, it's just cheaper than on PS4, so I decided to go with that. And Gears of War has been fun. I have not played the third one though, so that's why I really wanted to play through it again. So that was the big reason. And then Xbox also had its free game for gold, which was Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, and I had to download it because I've always wanted to play that game. And
Yeah, Revengeance is a great game. I love that game.
the story is stupid as fucking shit, but man,
Oh, dude, you do not even know the big. Have you beaten it?
dude, the start of the game was stupid, and I was like,
Dude,
wow,
you
this
don't
is
know the
dumb.
beginning to how fucking ridiculous that game. Like, I don't want to say anything if you haven't like gotten far. It's only like a 5-hour game.
No.
But, like,
I got through like the prologue mission.
Okay, dude, you fucking wait. That game goes from like 100 to 1,000 so fucking fast by the end. It's incredible.
I
It's
am
so good.
so excited. It's so dumb, but god damn it, is it fun? It is
Like low key, that is probably one of my favorite Platinum games.
Yo, Platinum coming out, when I saw that logo popped up, I was like, oh yeah, I completely forgot it was made by Platinum, and it plays so fucking well.
Oh yeah, no, it's a great game. It's like definitely Golden Age Platinum.
God damn yeah, dude, the gameplay is excellent. Just slicing people in half and just into pieces is satisfying.
And like back on PS3, I was like, oh, this game is gonna have ass frame rate, isn't it? And it's like, no, it ran at like 60 FPS on
Yeah.
PS3 back in the day. It was wild.
It ran really well, even on
Even on 360.
Even on the 360, it ran really well. Like, I'm playing the 360 version because that's the only version that you can download because there's backwards compatibility on Xbox
Yeah, I
One.
really like that about the Xbox One. That it has native backwards compatibility.
Yeah. And it runs really well. It's been super great, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, I'm really excited with that. So, pretty cool.
Moving on. I think we should make Ryan go again. TV movies.
Oh no.
All right, I'll make a...
No.
All right. Oh, I'm hearing a no. All right.
Let's go with.
I'm here-
Let's start
I'm-
with Corey.
Let's go with who?
You.
Okay. Okay. This is where the lesbian comment.
I've heard
Finish
about
it,
this
like-
thing.
So Netflix has its own original series called Love, Death, Robots, and it is very cool. It is each episode's animated, but in different ways. So each episode has its own creative team working on an episode, just with some general relation to the theme Love, Death, and Robots. And if you ask me, it's more kind of like Sex, Death, Robots is probably a better title for the show, but
Yeah, I've heard
Netflix
it's
probably
very
wasn't
boring.
going to go for that. But it's like the Twilight Zone, but instead of it being all filmed, it's just all different styles of animation. Some are like hyper realism, some are like
digital 2D drawn animation. It's all super cool, and it's like rated. It's very mature, like
Yeah, I heard
super
that show
adult.
is very horny.
A lot of gore, a lot of horny, a lot of robots, which is all cool. But I think what's even more interesting is like the spectrum of like the genre is like pretty wild. Some are very dramatic, some are very grungy and serious, and there's a couple of them that are actually extremely funny. There's an episode where a woman kind of like takes on the body of this bio beast to fight like UFC style or like just mixed martial arts style in a ring, and the loser dies. And then there's another episode about 3 robots who are just touring an apocalypse city. Like just 3 really happy robots, happy to go on vacation and take pictures around an urban environment that have been destroyed completely.
Yeah,
So it's a
I've heard by
wild range of emotion.
I've heard from a lot of people that it's something that you should really watch. I've been meaning
It's
to.
really
It's
fun.
on my list of my very, very long list of Netflix shows to watch.
Yeah, my friend's
Yeah.
coming out this weekend to visit me, and he wants to sit me down to show me Love, Death, and Robots. So we're going to watch that together this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
which will be pretty exciting. I heard it's good.
It's some episodes are absolutely wild and crazy. Some are great. There's one episode about these farmers that fight in mechas to like keep their farms safe that just had me all. That one had me super excited. I was getting like goosebumps watching that one. It felt like so adventurous and new. Like I'd love to see a whole TV show about just that.
I heard the episodes are like, what, 15 minutes long or so? So it's pretty short.
Yeah, they range somewhere between like 10 minutes and 20 minutes each episode.
Which is great.
So it's
I think that's...
very different.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, I like good long TV, but when you do like an hour-long episode every time, it gets kind of like exhausting.
Yeah.
It feels very satisfying. It's like long enough to be a very good story and one that you can get involved with, but it's at the same time short enough where you really don't have to worry about dedicating a whole hour of your time to, sitting in a living room.
Yeah.
I feel very satisfied when I like knock 3 episodes out in one day, and I'm like, yeah, I'm really making some headway with this show.
Did you watch it with your grandma?
No. Are you kidding me? There's a lot of full frontal.
Yeah.
Like,
I was talking to
a
Mark
lot.
the other day, and he said there was a lot of peenie.
That penis.
Yeah, there's quite a few. I've seen, I think in all of the episodes I've watched, I've seen like 2 or 3 flacids and like
Oh, good.
at least 2 hard-ons.
Oh, boy.
Good. I'm glad.
This is my kind of show. I guess I'm going to have to sit through with my best friend and be like, well, I'm going to point at it and say, that's dick.
Oh,
Dick.
you know it. Like there's a couple where they completely animated, like 2 dudes just writhing, and I was like, all right.
That's good.
I don't
Alright,
know. I
that's
don't know
cool.
how comfortable I feel anymore with this.
Well, you're gonna enjoy it, or else.
I think either way, it's fun. It's like a really good show.
Yeah, I still hear it's good anyways.
That's my baseline. Super adult, but at the same time, a lot of the stories are actually really good, really well paced. I don't think I've seen an episode yet I didn't like. They were all very like engaging. So, Love, Death, Robots.
I'll have to check it out.
LDR.
Tell us about Umbrella Academy.
Episodes 4
so
through 6.
I have been taking a very long time to watch this show because I'm a nightmare person. But I'm on I'm on episode 7. Like 4 through 6 is what I've seen. I'm now on episode 7, and it's still been really good. My favorite characters, Claus. He's been getting a great arc. He's fucking insane. Like,
Yeah.
goddamn. And 5 has been 5, time travel supreme.
Yep.
It's getting fucking weird at this point. Like, this is definitely the part where the show starts to get like, okay, so time travel is something that can either be really good or it gets really convoluted really fast, and I'll watch a whole episode and go, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
And that was episode 6.
Well, like, that's the thing is, like, that's when they're, like, jumping between so many plot lines. and it
That's
gets
the
like
thing.
it gets really crazy because there's like just again, that's like where I meant when I said it's a little unfocused. Is that there's
Yeah,
just so
because like
much
it
happening.
definitely, because like I don't even know if this is a thing that like I don't remember if the comics emphasize time travel this much because it's been a minute since I've read them, but like, damn,
Yeah.
there's a lot of time travel in this show.
There's
and
a
it's
lot
like,
of time travel shenanigans.
and it, like, I can follow it, but it's just as like you said, especially with like. There's like at least 5 subplots throughout this whole show to like keep on top of, and then you
Right.
have time travel. It's like, whoa, there's a lot to like remember to make sense of all of this.
Hmm.
It's still a good show. I'm still enjoying it. It's still very pretty, but like,
Yeah.
oh boy,
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh,
but
boy.
Yeah, I agree. It's still a good show. I still like it. I've rewatched it, I think, twice now, and
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it. It's been pretty good.
yeah.
I still gotta catch up with it.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
But I can't wait for
Uh,
you to finish it.
Yeah,
you do.
yeah. I'll try and finish it before the next episode.
How many episodes total is there?
10 episodes, and
Okay.
the second season has been
Oh, that's not so
confirmed.
bad.
Yeah,
So-
second season's been confirmed.
Nice.
So I'm very excited about that. Can't wait for season 2.
I also saw Captain Marvel.
Same.
Nice.
You and I are gonna knock this out together. So
Hell yeah. Captain Marvel was a very fun movie. It was much better than I thought it would be.
I thought it was okay.
Because, like, the main reason why I like this movie so much, number one, Nick Fury, and number two,
Spoilers.
I like the Skrull character? Yeah, the Skrull character.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember his name.
Talos.
Talos, yeah.
Talos is a good boy, and I love him. And Nick Fury was the show stealer for sure.
Oh, yeah.
because-
No, both of those guys were so good.
I'm gonna be real. Brie Larson was kind of boring.
Yeah, I mean, like,
She was a little bland.
I'm glad that she wasn't, like... I'm glad that she wasn't a horrible person like she is in the comics.
No, she's not
Uh,
a terrible person, but she's just kind of she's kind of flat. Is
Yeah.
kind of like
Like, I
No.
think she had, like, a pretty decent story. I really liked her supporting cast, which I don't know if that says a lot about the main character.
everything around her is more interesting than her.
The supporting cast was really good in the movie. And I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
she was just like, okay.
I mean, overall, when I think about the Marvel films, as of right now, the big one is just Avengers. I feel like after Infinity War, it's just been like, my thought process is just going straight to, Endgame and just,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
heard that it's like kind of a difficult movie to follow. Infinity War and even Ant-Man and the Wasp. It was like
right. It's like, it's a hard act to follow, and I feel really bad because it's being like, it's in there before like the big movie. And
mean-
whilst, again, like, I don't think Captain Marvel's a bad movie, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was, like, a fun movie.
Yeah, it was like an average Marvel movie, honestly.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
my one thing that I've talked with Mark about a couple of times is the fight scene, like at the end of the movie, where it's like set to music.
ugh.
Yeah,
I can appreciate what they were going for with that. I understand. Like I appreciate what they were going for with it. That song, it does not sync well
yeah.
to like action. Like it's just not. It's not the kind of song that you play during a fight scene. It was like
No.
what the song like "I'm Just a Girl."
Loki kind of felt like an AMV.
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that's a really good way to explain it. It's like an
"I'm Just a Girl"
AMV.
by No Doubt.
Yeah.
Is that it?
okay.
No, it's
Yeah.
not that one.
That looked,
Yeah,
Loki
that's
felt
the
like an
that's
AMV.
it's a yeah.
Or is it Girls Just Want to Have Fun? I
No,
don't
no, no,
remember.
no, no. It's a No Doubt song. It's
Yeah. It's No Doubt's "Just a Girl." And it's like, I don't know. It's a good song. The sentiment is good, but like it's not a fight song.
It's not a fight song, but also this movie wasn't Guardians of the Galaxy or Thor Ragnarok, Like those
You know what this song sounds like? It sounds like if Captain Marvel was a bad girl, and she was doing bad things. is what Just a Girl
but
sounds
you know
like.
what? They should have played like Bad Reputation by Joan Jett. That would have been fucking awesome. Oh man, I love that song.
That would have been good.
But
I also haven't seen the movie, so I don't even know why I'm saying that.
Corey's just like, yeah,
right. You're right. It would work.
Yeah, come on.
Corey's
come
just
on,
getting
Corey,
hyped up. But yeah, it was a fine movie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
fine.
had fun with
It's average. I would say it's on the lower of the Marvel films, but it's fine. Like it's a decent watch. Still super fucking hype for Endgame, of course. That's
Endgame.
the big
yeah.
one. I
Oh,
just,
yeah.
I'm just, I already got my pre-orders, so I'm ready to go. I'm gonna see it Friday night. I got
I
my
have to
tickets.
get pre-order.
I
'cause
should really
that's-
get that too.
I think I got my pre-order. Maybe. We'll see.
I want to get on that.
Like
You know what? I better I better check that my theater's gonna have seats for it.
Oh, good
Let's
luck with
see.
that, Joe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're in New York City, dude.
I mean, the Regal Theater in Astoria is like really, really big. So I'll have to just check.
This is like one of the biggest movies.
This is like the fastest selling out movie of all time. Like it's already outpaced Force Awakens.
It's insane.
It crashed AMC's website.
So it's saying that the theater near me has a 5 p.m. slot. Actually, I can't even see that because I'll be at work. Rest in peace. 'Cause, yeah, Friday, Saturday, no showtimes, Sunday. Monday, nope. Okay, wow, this movie's sold the fuck out.
I
Wow.
literally took off
That's
work
wild.
to go see Avengers Endgame, and that's also my birthday weekend, so I took off for my whole birthday, but mostly to see Endgame.
Nice.
Nice.
Because I did not want to miss that opening weekend, because
Yeah,
I'm
nope.
not risking spoilers.
I bought tickets for the Thursday night,
Yeah.
and because I bought them at AMC, because that's the theater here.
Mm-hmm.
But so like it crashed their entire like system, like everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I
not
heard
just
about
their
that.
website, like it crashed all of AMC's everything.
Yep.
So I went to the theater to buy the tickets, and I bought them. But since it's all like digital, I haven't gotten like a confirmation email or anything. It hasn't shown up in my account.
That's wild.
I've tried emailing AMC several times, and I haven't gotten any responses. But they charged my credit card already.
Oh man.
So
So they have it.
I have I have purchased the tickets, and they told me that if it comes down to it, I can just bring my credit card to the movie theater, and they can look it up.
Okay.
But like,
That's crazy.
I'm very nervous.
Yeah. I think we tried to get tickets for like a Thursday night showing, but it immediately sold out. Like all the Regals were sold out, everything was sold out in like an instant. And we were like, "Oh shit." So we jumped immediately to Friday and bought as fast as we can.
Yeah.
Like I immediately threw down my money and said, "Here, have my money, buy the tickets now." Cuz it was going so fast.
I was lucky that AMC crashed, because that's probably why I was able to get tickets. It's because I went to
Yeah.
the theater.
Yeah.
So there is okay, so there is a 10:30 that's available, and I think I'm probably gonna do that
You should probably pre-order your ticket
on
now
Thursday.
before it's
yeah,
too late.
yeah. Shit.
So right now Joe is actually going to buy that, but I'll
Yeah,
talk about
because,
us while he's doing it, because also Joe watched us and he can talk while
Oh,
he
yeah,
buys
yeah.
tickets.
I saw it too.
We all saw us, I'm assuming, except Corey.
except
Did you see
Corey.
it?
Yeah,
Corey
no.
hates
All right,
movies.
so we're going to refrain from spoilers.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to watch movies because that's my major. It's been ruined. Every
Oh,
movie
you know,
I hate because I
honestly,
know exactly how they work.
We shouldn't talk about us.
Yeah, you can't talk about the movie without spoiling
So
it.
like, because
That's fair.
we could say like, Us was a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no, I mean,
That's what I can
I have a
say.
couple.
Yeah,
I have a
Us
couple
was a
of
good
points
movie.
to make. You know, that's okay. Like, it's not spoilery, I guess. You know, I mean,
You best
I
be
don't-
careful, Ryan.
It's-
I don't know, Ryan,
simple.
because like,
no, it's simple. It's a really good movie, and Jordan Peele has proven he is a talented filmmaker. And Lupita Nyong'o is fucking amazing in that movie.
Yeah, I
And that-
agree with all
and-
that.
yeah,
Yeah, it's really great, but I like to Get Out more. That's what I gotta say.
You know what? Actually, I kind of feel the same way.
There's a lot of people that have been telling me that they like Us more than Get Out, and I'm like actually genuinely shocked about that, because I thought Get Out was a lot more entertaining.
Oh,
I
no,
thought, like-
my expectations have been spoiled.
Yeah, I know, your expectations are dashed. Oof. But it's still a good movie. Like, I still liked Us a ton. Like, I was like, yeah, this is great.
Yeah, no, it was a really fun movie.
Jordan Peele's fucking awesome, man. Good director. He's already proven himself with 2 good movies. His sophomore film and his freshman film are just mwah, they're good.
Mwah.
So, but I like yeah that mwah. But Get Out is just the better film in my opinion. But again, I mean,
Oh, I am not going to get very good seats for event. Oh wait.
Oh,
Maybe.
Joe's still on the.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not going to get very good seats for Avengers.
You sit in front row, Joe.
Yeah,
You're gonna break your neck
maybe.
watching that movie.
yeah, your fucking neck's gonna snap in half. It's 3 hours long of you just staring directly up at a screen.
You know what? I don't need to see it that bad. I'll see it Friday.
Joe, if you stand, you won't be craning your neck so much.
Here's the thing. I don't want to get spoiled as much as the next guy, but I want to actually like watching this movie.
Yeah, I think that's important.
So I'm gonna I'll watch it Friday.
I'm
It's fine.
I'm there with you. I'm watching it Friday as well. So it's only Harry's the only special one.
I'll only text you guys minor spoilers Thursday night.
Thanks.
No, don't.
Corey, you're
I
getting
really
major
want you to
spoilers.
text-
I'm just.
I just want you to text me one thing, Harry, and that's whether or not Ant-Man actually crawls up.
It's gonna be like it's gonna be like 4 a.m. Friday morning, and you're just gonna get like a text that says he does it.
yes.
Oh my god. That's
Destroy
really good.
ass.
But so yeah, speaking of Us, that was my 3rd favorite movie this year so far.
Oh, okay.
My second
really like that
favorite
movie.
movie this year was Shazam.
Ooh, how was it? I'm seeing it Monday.
It was so good. I would watch 4 more movies of just like Billy and his sidekick Freddy just like fucking around, cause that was so fucking funny. Like even like I don't even need like super villains or fights or anything in it. Just they were so funny.
That's what kind of interests me about this movie is that it definitely comes off as more like a fun little romp than it really does a superhero movie, which is why I was really excited for Shazam, because I was like, this looks different, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with it being different than the atypical, Hollywood, superhero film. Like,
Yeah.
this looks like actually a lot of fun.
It's exactly what would happen. Like it's a random kid in 2019 gets like crazy superpowers and he gets to be an adult, and it's exactly what would happen in real life. Like he just makes YouTube videos.
That sounds great.
I love that. I cannot wait to go see that movie.
I remember when everybody started like saying, "Oh, they got Shazam flossing," but I'm like, "Yeah, but he's a kid."
Yeah, he flosses. He makes vlogs. Like he takes selfies with people. Like,
But that's so much fun.
it's
Though.
so good.
And you know what? I appreciate that. That means that they're taking advantage of like the idea of, hey, what would a kid do if he became a superhero, and what kind of dumb fun things he would do, and it's like, yeah, I think that's great. I love that.
Okay, I got tickets for Avengers.
Oh, he
did it!
Oh,
Joe's
not
gay and intelligent.
yeah.
It's not the best seat that
And
I
now
could've
he's
gotten,
proved it.
But it's
proved
it's
it,
not as
finally.
bad of a seat, and it's just a day later.
I
so
hope
it's
that
fine.
you sit next to a guy that's just jerking off next to you.
It's such an awful thing to.
I don't, well, it's New York City, dude. It's a New York City theater.
Dude, no, like this theater's good. Like
Ryan,
Okay.
I
I
would
have no
wish
problems
that on
with
my
it.
worst
No,
enemy.
I wouldn't wish that either. But I mean, I've heard horror stories about New York City movie theaters and how they could be like really bad.
I'll be fair. I have not seen a movie on like opening fucking day. No, I saw Dragon Ball. I did see Dragon Ball.
no.
That was fine.
Yeah, so he just had a fat weeb that was jerking off next to him.
No, it was good. No, it was great. I loved seeing Dragon Ball in the theater.
No, that was
Yeah,
awesome.
that's my number 1 favorite movie.
Yeah, no, Dragon Ball was fucking so good. All those fight scenes, it was super hype. Just because, like, I don't know, you could really feel the shared like excitement in the theater when watching.
Oh
that
yeah,
movie.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing about watching with a full theater. When it's good.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I like going to bad movies and having a really fun theater experience, like The Purge.
Yeah, even that.
Like the theater experience for like the first Purge movie I will never forget it. It was like a fucking parade in there. It was
I
insane.
remember seeing it in theaters, and it was wild.
I remember going to see it in theaters, and then they were sold out, so we left.
Yeah, I also remember that, which was really sad. Like, because we were just like, oh yeah, this movie won't sell. It's just it, right? And then literally the line is going outside of the theater. And like a fucking
Jesus.
bumfuck nowhere town. And it's like,
Oh wait, was this in Fredonia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
But we were like, this does not bode well. And then literally, like, some lady walks by and she's like, it's sold out. And I'm like, you have to be. Not even Star Wars sold out? Like, what the fuck?
Jesus.
People like their horror.
Because, like, this was, like, just, like, what, a couple years after Force Awakens came out? Not even? And it's like, what the fuck? How did this movie sell out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But speaking of Stephen King films, what about Pet Sematary?
Pet Sematary was fun. It was a very good horror.
Yeah. Overall, good movie. There was, although my theater experience for this was hilarious. I had two old ladies. They were about in their late 50s, early 60s. And they were screaming out loud. Like, they weren't like, ooh, you know, they weren't like a little, ooh, they were like, ah! Like, and it was hilarious. Every time someone got stabbed, you would just hear this bellowing, oh my god! Like, it was hilarious.
Yo.
And it was right next to me, so I laughed so fucking hard.
Yo.
And I was
That's
like, oh
great.
my god, this is terrible.
Oh my god.
But, like, it was so good. That made the experience way funnier.
I'm probably going to see Pet Sematary either, like, Sunday or during the week.
Dude, there's one word I can use to describe Pet Sematary, the remake, is it's bleak.
Yeah, it looks very, like, bleak.
It's very bleak. It's very depressing. I love that the forest has this constant fog. It's amazing. It's great.
it was real fucked up. But it was
Yeah,
really
it
good.
was really fucked up. Yeah, it's definitely better than the original. I've seen the original and I was not a fan. And to be honest, I was glad that they remade this because I was like, this was way better than the original. And I think this definitely captures like an atmosphere. There's a lot of dread in this film. It's really just ugh. It just has
it
an
looks super
uneasy
fucked up.
feeling throughout the whole thing, and I loved it. I was like, that was great.
Once Joe, like, sees it, I want to talk about it more next episode.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there's, like, a bunch of, like, plot shit.
Yeah, I don't want to get
'Cause
into
it's a
it.
Stephen King thing.
No, I'm not gonna get into plot stuff, but I don't know, but watch out for any references to other Stephen King properties in this.
It's when,
Like, what?
like, it's, I mean, I guess it's
It's-
kind of a spoiler, but I'm going to say it anyway, so spoilers.
It's quick.
There's, like, a
Whatever.
road sign that says dairy on it, which is where it took place.
Oh, okay.
And when I was watching it, when I was in the theater, the guy next to me, like, during that scene, leans over to his dad and he goes, "It's dairy!"
Yo.
And I
so
was just
good.
like, "Thank you."
It's dairy.
Yo.
Fuck,
That's so
dude.
good.
Oh man,
I love that.
I wish I wish the old ladies fucking screamed that.
Harry, the next movie you go see, I want you to like pick just a random scene and lean over to a stranger and just go, "It's dairy."
When I'm watching the Avengers, and I just lean over and go, "That's Iron Man."
Look, it's Ant-Man. Wait, where's he going? He's going up the S.
Just lean over, like there's like Thanos appears, like that's Thanos. And then you wait because there's gonna be a shot of like somewhere behind Thanos, and you say that's Thanos' ass.
Thick nose.
The Pet Sematary remake though is not as good as the It remake. I will put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, like, it looks like a good movie, but the It
Strong
remake
words.
was like,
It remake was just fucking excellent. That was just
that is a really, really tough movie to top.
yeah. Pet Sematary is enjoyable, but the It remake is way better.
Do you
Yeah.
think the sequel's gonna be as good as the first It?
I'm hoping it will be because I think that I mean when you have the whole cast and crew pretty much back,
Not really.
They're shooting it kind of back to back. I mean, I think that yeah, you're right.
Because that's the problem is
cast.
I
The cast isn't.
love the second half of it, but it's not going to have children, actors, and 80s nostalgia.
That's true.
Yeah, it'll just be like a modern day setting, right?
Yeah, they're not doing the 80s aesthetic, yeah. Because they did the 80s aesthetic for the kids, and they're going to do modern day for the adults. Because when it came out originally, it came out around the 80s and 90s, so they had the 50s aesthetic and the modern day at that time when the original miniseries came out, which is kind of cool. I think it's kind of neat that they did that.
I like that they're adapting it like that. Where it's like, okay, they're gonna do the modern setting for the It remake, but the 80s for
the kids.
The kids, because that's 30 years ago.
Yeah, but also the aesthetic, I guess, of the 80s still fits in with the overall story of the original It, even if it doesn't take place in the 50s.
Right.
It still works really, really well, so yeah. But, yeah, Pet Sematary is pretty cool, though. There's just a subplot I didn't care for, but I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to spoil.
Yeah, I gotta really watch more movies. I really miss the movie theater.
I'm honestly... Because buying Avengers, it's like an $18 ticket because of the online fee too.
You should get A-list.
I think I'm gonna get that A-list. Yeah, because there's a AMC kind of close. It's a little out of the way, but it's not that bad.
It's a little out of the way, but it's like $20
so much fucking money.
So I have it, and it's very, very good. I see so many movies. And I only pay
and you
like
can still
$20.
see them opening day and shit,
yep.
right?
You can see them opening day. You can see them in 3D. You can see them in IMAX. I went to an IMAX movie
crap.
with this, so I got to see an IMAX movie for free.
And it's just like $20 a month.
Yeah, for $20 a month, which is cheaper than an IMAX ticket.
Yeah, and just paying almost that for Avengers. I did it is a $16 ticket technically, but after $1.50 of online service fee, it's god damn it.
We want to move on to anime.
Let's anime it up.
Anime.
Joe, you sound very eager. So
I'm okay, but I do have stuff to talk about.
Anime it up, Joe.
So I'm not caught up with Mob Psycho still. I haven't finished it. But I'm on episode 11, so I'm very close. Damn, this season is so fucking good.
Yeah, Mob Psycho. I finished it. I'm not gonna talk about the finale, but this season is just phenomenal. This show is so good.
It's somehow even better than the last season, or the first half, I guess.
Yeah, the first season is obviously really good, but I feel like there's been so much character growth in season 2.
Because Reagan, baby.
Those Reagan episodes are just perfect.
There's one show I really want to watch right now. It's Mob Psycho, but I still don't have a Crunchyroll, and I'm just lazy and I don't try.
You can actually still just watch it on Crunchyroll for free, in HD and all.
You just have to watch.
Yeah, you can
You just have to sit through ads.
I'm sure that's fine. But
I'll
yeah,
do
no,
that.
it's just totally free on Crunchyroll. So I would just recommend doing that, honestly.
Yeah, because I loved watching those first 2 episodes of the second season.
It's such a good show.
Yeah, I just started it. So I watched the first 6 episodes, and I love this series too. It's just been a lot of fun. It's really funny. The fight scenes are fucking insane.
Oh yeah.
Holy
Yeah, no, they're
shit.
crazy. I love the fight scenes in this show so much.
I can't wait to get to season 2. I'm just gonna binge watch it pretty soon. So I'm just gonna try and get through it in a day. So on my day off, I'm gonna literally just sit down and watch the whole thing in one go.
Hell yeet.
So by the next,
Hell. I don't know why that got to me. But Harry said "hell ye," and I just kind of lost it. For a second.
all I could hear was the E part, so all I heard was Joe go E in my head.
E.
I fucking hate that you. Every time I think of the letter E, it's just your voice going E.
E. It's my favorite.
It's embedded in my brain.
But was the finale for Mob Psycho a standard episode length, or was it longer?
I think it was a normal length.
Okay, because it just kind of feels like one of those shows where it would have a 36-minute finale or some shit like that.
I don't know. Maybe it did. I wasn't paying attention to like the length of the episode, but it felt like a normal one.
Okay. But yeah, I've been reading a lot of manga recently. There's a lot of clarifications that I have to make when I say this. I am caught up with One Punch Man, but only what they have on Viz, like on the Weekly Shonen Jump app. And technically, the number that they have is incorrect. Like, it says chapter 92 on the app, but it's actually chapter 94. And they're currently at 105, like, in Japanese or whatever. So there's a lot of clarifications when I say, I'm caught up with One Punch Man, but... And it's kind of annoying. But the chapter was like 153 pages, so that was pretty lit.
Cool.
Nice.
It's been pretty good, though?
Oh, fuck yeah. One Punch Man's awesome. Like, right now, it's amazing. It's so crazy.
I'm a little nervous about the Season 2 series.
Yeah, I'm curious how JC Staff is going to handle production of the show, and really just like where it's going to end. I just want to know how long the season will be.
Why
if
is
it's like
Genos
13...
so shiny?
Yeah,
What?
I mean, like, he's a robot.
What other shows has the new studio produced?
JC Staff has actually produced a lot.
Yeah.
But, like, anything I know.
Like, from my experience, they produce a lot of slice of life shows.
I
so
heard
it's
that
like,
they're not known for like action stuff.
Yeah,
They're
they do a
not.
certain magical index. Like
Yes, they do that.
They did
I've-
Utena, Revolutionary Girl Utena.
I don't know either
Fuck,
of
that's
those.
right. That was JC Staff.
That's an
I forgot
oldie
about that.
1999 series.
That's before my time. I wasn't born yet.
Retro anime.
That's
Yes.
That's the show by the same guy that did the Gay Bear show, but like the Gay Girl Bear show with the wall.
Right.
I've talked about this show before.
Yeah.
I have talked about it with you.
Yeah, you,
Hold
yeah,
on.
you talked about
I
it.
think I just saw that they did Parappa the Rappa.
Oh fuck yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Oh.
Yeah, JC Staff is not my first pick for One Punch Man. Let's just
Yeah.
put it like that.
They did Data Live 3, which looked shitty. It
Yeah,
looked
like,
awful. The
thing
animation
is that
was bad.
JC Staff does make pretty shows. Like, they made Toradora, and they've made what the fuck was that one show? A Midsummer, not Midsummer, but like something Summer. It's by the same guy that made Toradora, but it's a good show. Like, they're pretty shows. They're just not known for like action, so it's very strange that they're doing season 2.
It's a little worrisome because One Punch Man has to go, JC Staff is up against what Madhouse did, which Madhouse...
That's the thing.
That's the problem.
Like, Madhouse went fucking hard with season 1, so
Yeah.
it's like, yo, we're gonna have to follow up on something like that. Uh-oh.
My favorite comment that I saw in for the trailer on YouTube was it said season 1 of One Punch Man is the E3 trailer, and then season 2 is the actual gameplay.
Yes, that's really good.
I was like, that's pretty funny and really.
No,
really
that's really
accurate.
good. I like that.
It's good. I mean, I'm still gonna be excited because I think the story apparently is still really good, according to a lot of people.
The story that One Punch Man Season 2 is going to adapt is amazing. And I think the season, if they do it right, I think that's going to be worth it alone. Like, yeah, it might be a little rougher to look at, but the tournament arc is crazy. And the hero killer arc that starts in this is amazing. The thing is that, and this isn't really a spoiler to say this because it's speculation, I think Season 2 is going to end on the tournament arc. I think it'd be a good part to end season 2 on.
Okay.
But there's so much more cool shit that happens so shortly after. It's like, god damn it, why does this have to be the most logical conclusion? Because there's so much after that.
At least with the new studio, the season 3 would probably come a lot sooner than season 2 has.
I would imagine so. And then if season 3 comes out really soon, like if they pull an Attack on Titan and just kind of like bang that one out next year, then season 3 is going to be like the best one, period. Like, it's going to be so good to watch.
I'm really excited. I'm still excited because it's more One Punch Man, and I really do like that show so much that it's like.
And plus we'll get King, and King is like a great character, so I'm excited for that.
Are they gonna have your boyfriend?
Was he a Joe character?
Yeah.
He actually doesn't really pop up in season 2.
Fucked up.
Oh. It's
Like,
unfortunate.
he's like taken, like, he was the thing in season 1, and then for basically all of what I'm assuming they're going to do for season 2, unless they do like 26 episodes, but if it's 13, he kind of takes a sidestep, and then in season 3 he's been, well, it's weird to call it season 3, but currently he's been getting a lot of like screen time.
Noise.
Okay.
Still not a major character, but there's some really good parts.
I gotta watch season 1.
Of One Punch Man?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, dude. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, I've only ever seen what we watched on
At
in
Anime
the
Club?
club at college.
I watched all of One Punch Man when it was airing, and then I, like, because that was, like, fucking 4 years ago or something like that. It's weird to say it was 4 years ago, but yeah, like 4 years ago.
Oh my god, yeah.
I was like, well, I remember what happened in season 1, but I should probably, like, refresh myself. So then I just read the manga. And I do not regret that at all, because, like, Murata's art is amazing. Like, holy shit.
It looks beautiful.
Sorry, I'm still stuck on the fact that you said 4 years ago when we were freshmen.
We were sophomores when that aired.
Yeah.
But, like, that was 2015.
That was
Yeah, but 4
my
years ago.
senior... No, that was my junior year. When
Still.
OPM came out.
College nostalgia is washing in waves.
Corey's gonna die.
I think
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna die of nostalgia.
I don't want the death of
I'm
Korg.
gonna cease to exist and go back to 2014, 2015.
Oh, fug. Also, you've been reading One Piece?
I have been reading One Piece. I'm now on chapter 75. The current arc I'm on has to do with, like, I forget the name of the island, but it's, like, basically Nami's arc.
Mm.
It's
That's-
Alabasta?
Is that
Oh, no,
Yes.
that's
Arlong Park?
It's
Arlong Park. Yeah, it's Arlong Park. And currently,
I almost thought of Vivi,
No,
which
that's
was
she
Alabasta.
doesn't come till way later.
Yeah.
like, the last thing that just happened was, it has to do with Poochie. I'll say that much. It has to do with him.
Wait,
No,
have
no
we
context.
said Poochie on this episode?
No context
Okay.
allowed.
Yeah, no, we haven't.
No
we
context
haven't
for
fucking.
Poochie.
Honestly, it probably
It's
makes
fine.
it even better.
It's up to the audience to decide what we
What's
mean.
Poochie? We don't
They're just
know.
like, what the
It's
fuck is a
It's
Poochie?
creative
I'm
interpretation.
sure he'll be mentioned.
Dude, that's
again.
gonna be one of the mysteries of Obat.
It's like
It's-
looking. What is Poochie? What does he
Everybody,
have to do with anything?
that goes in the OBAT vault.
Poochie.
Is
Poochie is our official mascot.
Oh,
Poochie's the Shenlong of the Oh Baby lore.
Harry, that's on you. You got to make a Poochie mask.
No, because if I draw Poochie, then they're gonna know who he is.
Yeah, they're gonna know
No,
exactly
you have
who
to.
the
You
fuck he
can't
is.
draw the physical representation of Poochie. You
Like
have to draw the
a
emotional,
metaphysical, emotional representation.
Yeah, it's the feeling you get when someone says Poochie. That's the mascot.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like Poochie got fucked up in this part, so that's a good way to put it. And yeah, I like that arc so far.
You remind me. I have very important big news regarding One Piece.
why don't you do it? Lay it on.
So the
Well, yeah,
most
lay it out.
recent
Spread it.
volume that I read of One Piece, I finally made it.
Oh, you're completely caught
No,
up.
I'm to Big Mom.
Big Mom.
Oh,
The most important part of the book.
shit.
I've finally gotten to my favorite character.
Is this the book that appears in the?
It's volume
the
83,
anime.
Bless thee.
Volume freaking 83.
and I finally
Sorry,
Big
I
Mom.
said in the anime. I meant in the road trip episode.
It's the volume after that one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I've met Big Mom after like being
Amazing.
obsessed with her for years. Like I have a little Big Mom
Yeah.
figure sitting
Yeah.
on my desk. I've only now
I
just
remem-
gotten there.
And that reminds me.
Joke is big for
That's a
big.
funny
Harry
story.
gets big for big.
That's the figure that you tried to win after getting like 4 of them, right?
Yep.
And then we all knew it was gonna
was,
happen, but I was like, fuck him.
It was a gotcha machine.
Yeah, it was a gotcha machine at GameStop. But we were just like, fuck it. Like Harry got like 4 of these things. Why don't I try? I'm probably not gonna get Big Mom. Saying that, no, I was gonna get Big Mom. And then I put the quarters in. Whatever. We cranked the thing. It's like, hey Harry, here you go.
Yeah, and he got Big Mom on his first try.
Yep.
And now I have Big Mom.
I'm proud of you.
And she's sitting right next to Kirby on my desk.
I'm sad that you didn't buy Gender Bent Luffy figure over at Toricon.
Please.
God damn it.
That's
with like the big titties.
that's awful.
Yo, it was Luffy with titty.
Yeah, with the big titties. Like,
yeah.
oh, I've seen that
yeah,
figure.
I
God
couldn't
damn.
believe that was a thing. I couldn't believe that was real. I was like, what the fuck? Why do they have Monkey D. Luffy with titty?
What is it? Rule 63?
Yeah, that's Rule 63.
There's some weird horny weebs out there.
Yeah, like, jeez, yo, these titties are unreal.
It's people who are gay for Luffy but can't like admit it.
Yeah, so they're
Like,
like, hold on, I gotta
yo.
gender bend them.
Damn, Luffy got an ass too. This is unreal.
That should be like like the title of the episode. Damn,
Well,
Luffy
damn,
got
Luffy
an
got
ass
an ass.
too.
The April Fool's episode. Damn, Luffy got an
Dude, these titties are unreal. Like I'm looking at the figure and it's like, what the fuck?
Yo, his titty run on the Unreal Engine.
Yeah, no, they're like unreal with the fucking ray tracing.
The will of
They're
Double
ray
D.
traced boobs.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, it's only $14. That seems wrong. Oh, it's from AliExpress though.
Oh no, I looked it up too. That smile is gonna
A
haunt
figure
me.
that horny
Ugh.
can't be that cheap.
Yeah, no, I hate it.
It's pretty bad. I was like, oh my god. I'm sad I didn't get footage of it, but it was
Oh,
like,
Corey,
whatever.
are you looking at the one where they're kind of cross-eyed? Because holy shit.
I'm looking at the one where like it looks like it's a bit cheaper made, and they've got like an undershot, which is a really bad shot to do for this figure because
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
see,
no,
like,
it's this one.
you can see under the prop boob.
Yeah.
Like you can see the gap between
Yeah,
what would be
between the
like
boob
a
and the-
fake chest piece and
Yeah.
like there's a millimeter gap where like her boob just doesn't ever touch her body.
And dude, the smile is just a lot. It's
yeah.
not a good smile.
There's gaps.
I hate
don't
it.
like
That
it. I hate
that
it.
seems like a fake. That doesn't seem real.
I don't like it. Anyways, let's get away from this.
Joe, want to tell us about banana fish?
Oh fuck yeah, banana fish is great. So there has been this kind of like, it's not going to be like this anymore. But in the beginning, there was this like ongoing saga of like, where the fuck is Banana Fish Volume 1? Because like, I would go to I don't know, like at least 5 kinds of anime stores around here, and none of them would have Banana Fish Volume 1. And then my coworker at the time, who like really likes anime too and manga and shit, was like, oh yeah, I want to go to like Kinokuniya sometime because they have this like one series that I want to try, banana something. I'm like, banana fish? And he was like, yeah. So we went to Kinokuniya because we actually had to call in and ask if they had Volume 1, and they were like, yeah, we got like 3 copies in. And we were like, yo, let's do it, motherfuckers! And then we got Banana Fish Volume 1, and I read it in like a day. And I was like, yo, I need to read more. So then Volume 2 was also tough to get, but eventually I got that, and now literally like all the volumes are like the easiest things to get. It's just those first 2.
Just gotta nab that one. Gotta
Just
hit that
gotta
number
nab that
one.
one. Because like honestly, I probably could have solved this problem very easily if I just bought it online. But fuck that.
Right.
But it's the thrill of the hunt.
It's the thrill of the hunt, and also I, because of it, I
Reminds me
now
of
found
the
a store that sells discounted manga, so that's great. But yeah, I'm like, I actually just bought volumes 4 and 5 today, and I'm halfway through volume 4, and the story right now is kind of insane. Like, for those that don't know, Banana Fish is it's really weird how they marketed this series because it was published in a shoujo magazine, which is like just like a genre of manga made for like basically like 10 to 12-year-old girls. This manga is not that. Like they say fuck a lot in this manga.
Jeez.
There is there is a lot of rape in this manga. Like, yes, it is a very gritty series, but it's so fucking good.
I've heard a lot
Like-
of good things about Banana Fish. I mean,
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like
it's
that sounds like someone heard the title of the anime or heard the title of the manga and said, "Yeah, that sounds like a kid's book."
And then no, because the book is about drug cartel. Like that's the primary subject matter of this series is like it's about drugs, and like gangs and stuff like that. But there's a lot of like mature topics that like would be kind of wild to read in like what I assume was a magazine targeted towards like 12 to 14-year-old girls in Japan. But like it was kind of apparently a phenomenon in Japan when it came out. Like, you know, like grown-ass men were like reading this series as it was coming out. It was like a very unique like thing that happened. I was actually just talking about it with a friend that I was like hanging out with today. She was like, I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to go to Flushing sometime to get some like more volumes of Banana Fish, and she was like, oh my god, I read that when I was in high school, and we like started talking about it, so that was cool. But yeah, very good series. Very
Is it just
very
like
good.
just now making new waves or something?
Yeah, an anime just came out.
Because the anime came out.
Oh yes, that's why. Duh.
Because like I heard about the anime, I was like, wow, that seems like pretty weird. Also very gay. Like I didn't know anything about Banana Fish when it first came out, and I was like,
Yeah, that's
I think that
the only thing I know about Banana Fish is that it's really good and it's really gay. Like those are
It
the
is
two
very
things
gay.
I know about it.
and like that's I guess that's what lures people in, but like, dude, this series goes so fucking far already. Like, there's a lot of complex like shit going on.
So Joe,
like,
what you're saying is, it's gay and it's intelligent.
Oh man, bringing it all back around, man.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, it's actually like, it's very well written. It's like it because
I'm not
gay
sure being
themed
involved
like
with the drug cartel is very intelligent, but
because the thing is that
to each their own.
like gay themed and this isn't just a Japan thing. This is like gay themed like media up to like I want to say the 2000s. Not the most like, you know, there's some cringy shit out there. You know, it's not the best written.
I mean, yeah.
But then I'd say like something like Angels in America. This like I would say that Banana Fish is Japan's equivalent to like Angels in America. Not at all in like thematics or whatever, but what it does for like LGBT like themed media or like narratives or whatever, that's what this series does. Because it's like a really good story that has a lot to do with like homosexuality, but it's not smutty, I guess, and
Yeah.
it like kind of elevates it to a level where like fucking your college could probably teach Banana Fish, which would be a weird thing, but like there is a lot of like elements in this series that like I wouldn't feel comfortable like a 14-year-old reading, for example, but like but like someone who's 18, fuck it, whatever, like that's fine.
That's something I like try to portray when I write something like that, or when I'm a big advocate for like normalizing something by not making it the forefront of like a story.
Yeah.
Like I wrote a movie that has a gay character, but it has nothing to do with him being gay. Is like that's the whole thing of it. There is an argument though that like you can't necessarily write something like that without acknowledging that, because it's still a minority thing and it's still an issue. But I do think it's a good idea to not make it the main point if you're writing something like that, you know?
Because like the thing is that when it comes to like, you know, like specific characters, you know, like characters of different color, characters of different sexuality, it's important to talk about the characters, because like it's like a defining aspect of their life. Like, you know, with all the social commentary and with all the like shit that they go through day to day. Like Banana Fish very much talks about the characters' like sexualities. It's like a very constant like element of the story, but like, and you know, it's not pretty a lot of the time because it's 1980s New York. It's going to be like gritty and it's going to be kind of ugly, but it's important for like the development of these characters because that's who they are. That's like what that was New York in the 80s, and it's like from my research, it's pretty accurately portrayed.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, just like from my own personal experiences, it's like, yeah, this is I can relate to this.
Your personal experiences in New York in the 80s?
No, but like, well, like just with gay shit.
No,
Listen.
I mean Joe is so smart that he could take his brain to the 80s and he just
Thanks,
knows what
Ryan.
it was like.
Yeah, he could just think it. And he's
Because
there,
remember,
and
he's
experiencing
so
everything,
gay
like,
that
real.
he's so smart, and then
That's
he can
not-
just he could
that's not
experience
what I
gay
was-
people in the 80s.
That's not at all what I was referring to, but okay.
Sorry for ruining
Nope.
your...
No,
Joe, we love you. We're just
Joe, we love it.
Thank you.
No, I think someone explained it to me really like the best when I was like struggling with that concept of like specifically tackling a gay character, because I was talking about, I didn't want to write someone who is gay and then even acknowledge that they were, or it's not a
Corey, the
big
only
deal.
way to write that is to write 7 books where you don't mention it once and then offhandedly mention it on Twitter.
Fucking
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Just J.K. Rowling yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's,
just gonna.
that's
they were in
real.
a
I'm gonna be
wheelchair the
real-
whole time.
I'm gonna be real
Yeah,
too cheap. That's
that's
not
true.
how you write a gay character.
Joe, that's the
catchy.
only
Not at
way to
all.
write
Well,
How about no?
that's what leads into my. Someone told me like you may not want to like write that, but every gay person has a coming out story. Like, that's unavoidable.
Yeah,
And
no.
I was
it's
like,
true.
you know what? You're right. That's a pretty good way to like think about it.
It's like in the Disney Channel show where the kid has the bar mitzvah and he's like, "This is the meat, this is the cheese, this is the drinks, and I'm gay." That's literally the scene. Like,
Incredible.
I'm not like I forgot the names of the food that he listed, but that's literally how it goes.
It's matzo ball. It was
It's like
probably
his-
matzo balls.
It was like his bar mitzvah.
This is a Disney show?
Yeah, it was a Disney show.
What show is it?
Oh
Yeah.
fuck! What was the name of the show? Hold
Is
on.
it Cheer Up
Is it
Charlie?
Dog with a Blog?
No, it's not.
Is the dog gay?
What was the kung fu? What was the
Is
karate,
the karate
one?
gay?
Oh, okay. It was called Jungle Cruise.
I've never even heard of that.
Wait, is this Jungle Cruise? No. Okay.
Oh, I was just googling it.
It's called Mac. Andy Mac.
I've never even heard of that
That's
either.
the name of the show.
I almost thought you were gonna say the Annie Melanaka show. I got like a little.
Yup,
I got
that's
like
it.
really concerned. I was like,
It's a Disney show.
that is not a
is now.
Disney show. That wasn't, but it sure is now. Corey, it looks like you actually have an anime on your thing.
I do. It's not technically an anime because it's live action, but
Well, I mean, it's adaptation.
it's Cowboy Bebop's. Cowboy Bebop has a live show coming to Netflix, and I am super excited about it because I love the Cowboy Bebop. Specifically, I love the music. Music is what got me into the show before, like, anything else. I listened to like Yoko Kanno, and we don't know yet, and no one knows yet if Yoko Kanno is going to be making the music for the show.
Oh, I hope so.
I'm
That'd be awesome.
on the edge of my seat about that. But I do know it sounds like they're taking it at a good direction because they do have Watanabe as a consultant for the project.
Oh,
he's not
good,
directing
good.
it, but he's like consulting.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
I'm okay with that.
Watanabe is the original director of the anime. But the cast is looking pretty great. Because I know John Cho, I love him in like Star Trek, and he made a really good. What was the name of the movie? All from Screens. Searching is the name of a very interesting movie from the perspective of like phone screens and TV screens. But I love John Cho's work, especially in Star Wars. Or fuck me, especially in Star Trek. So I'm pretty excited to see this show come together. I also think he's gonna make a great. Cowboy Bebop. I can't remember the.
Hell yeah, his
name.
name's Cowboy Bebop.
Spike Spiegel. He looks kick-ass, and I think he's going to do the character really well because I just loved him in Star Trek.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think he's going to do a good job.
Is he the only member of the cast that they've shown off so far?
No,
Yeah, right?
No, it's also
That's the
let
only
me see if I
people
can
are
find the
talking
name.
about.
Alex Garcia Lopez is he's been in Daredevil and Luke Cage, and he's going to play oh crap.
Uh-oh, I
Let's
put him
see.
on the spot.
Jet
You
Black.
put me on the spot. Luke Cage actor, Mustafa Shakir, who's going to be playing.
Wait, his name's
Jet.
Mustafa? I
And
thought you
then-
said his name was like Alex.
Yeah, that was my bad. Alex is playing. He's going to direct. Alex Garcia is going to direct. I was misreading.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was about to
But,
say.
yeah. Mustafa Shakir is playing Jet, and then Daniela Pineda. I hope I'm saying her
She's
name
playing
right.
Faye, right?
Is playing Valentine.
You know, I think Cowboy Bebop could actually work really well as a live-action series because,
I think so too.
I mean, I think out of all the anime that they try to adapt into live-action, Bebop could actually work.
Of all anime ever.
Well, no, because I mean, they've tried within the recent times and it hasn't worked out too well. I mean, in film versions, but I think Bebop could translate a lot easier to live action than like say like Full Metal Alchemist or other series, I guess.
I still haven't watched Cowboy
Ghost in the
Bebop,
Shell.
so
Good
I'll probably watch the live action one. Though.
Oh yeah, it's excellent.
It's really fun, and it's a great example of like music working really well, and
Yeah.
like music really making an anime look good. If that makes sense, the music makes it look better.
Yeah, like the fight at the end of Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
Yoko
it's not on
Kanno's
my
fucking,
docket.
I was just gonna say Yoko Kanno's fucking soundtrack for Bebop is iconic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely one of my
absolutely.
favorites. Like that's one of my favorite soundtracks.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
That opening theme is legendary.
Yep, that's the best part of Cowboy Bebop.
Oh jeez.
I fucking love this.
Yeah. Okay, I also know it's not on my docket, but I did want to mention quickly that I'm up to like chapter 46 of
Wow.
My Hero
Adding
Academia.
another
Nice.
thing to the docket.
Yeah.
Without putting
It's
it
after the festival fight.
Oh, is that
It's
all
After
done
the
now?
sports thing.
Yeah, after the sports festival.
So that would be Stain.
Midoriya's dealing with his freaking broken everything because he's
Yeah, because he's a
An
dumb
idiot.
idiot.
and
Yeah.
breaks everything. I'm also watching whatever running anime is going on.
Do you think they're ever
It's
gonna
like some
show
running anime.
Midoriya's dad?
I
don't
hope
know.
so.
So I
That'd
like
be
kind of
cool.
just
I kinda
realized
would
that
love
they've
that.
Know who it
never
is.
shown his dad.
I would love to see where his dad.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had a dad. I'll be honest
think-
with you. I didn't know he had a dad until like a while ago.
I think
and
like
I was
canonically
what
his
was that?
dad works overseas or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
I would love to see Midoriya's dad come back, and just kind of be there and actually become like a legit character, because that could be
Also-
really cool.
That reminds me, what the fuck is Midoriya's mom's quirk?
She can make things float a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So just whatever.
And I think
Yeah.
I think the dad could like do like fire or something like that. I think it was like breathe fire or something.
What if his dad is
That's pretty
Endeavor?
Yeah, his dad's
Oh, shit.
Endeavor.
yeah,
hey, man,
Endeavor's actually
father
the
abandonment.
baby father,
What if his dad
father baby.
is like the bad guy, and that's the twist?
Just the hand
Jeez.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Overseas,
that'd be
he
wild.
became super
It's the
villain.
hand man.
What if his dad doesn't exist, and he doesn't?
That's
It's
a very.
like he's like
it's entirely
superhero
possible.
Jesus,
Yeah.
Midoriya's quirk.
and that's his quirk, his miraculous birth.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Miraculous
gonna say.
birth. Yo.
His Midoriya's
His immaculate
quirk is,
conception.
yeah, that's right. Immaculate conception.
I love that.
That's an interesting. I like this. I like.
I'm gonna send Horikoshi an email.
That's what I like. Where like Horikoshi has like what he's done, because he's pretty much laid grounds for any kind of superpower,
Yeah.
even unfeasible ideas to become superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and in an interesting way too, because he like semi scientifically tries to explain some of why quirks happen.
Mhm.
And I just really like that world he's built.
Yeah,
It's a
definitely.
good world. The new chapters of My Hero have been pretty good too. Like
Yeah.
they're finally getting
Yeah, it's finally good
interesting.
again.
Yeah. I just actually caught up recently. I just read the most recent chapter, and I totally agree. I think after the just really dull Class B versus Class A thing, I was just
For
kind of
like
like,
the billionth time.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
like super over it, and I was like, let's just get a move on.
And
And
now it's good again.
it's getting much better.
It's kind of like, I don't know if it's like really, if we should really talk about what it's kind of doing right now. I mean, it's like
I don't
only
want
two
to spoil
chapters.
Yeah.
for Corey's
Please no
purposes.
spoilers.
I mean, they reveal that Midoriya's dad is
Oh no!
He's a
fucking
furry.
gay.
he's gay.
He's a
and
gay furry.
He's a
That's
dog.
why he's not around.
And
Oh.
he's a gay dog.
He's a gay dog.
That's why Midoriya didn't have a quirk, is because his father was a dog and gay.
That's where he gets the extra bone in his toe from.
Yeah.
From being gay.
Freaking
Bork.
Yep. Midoriya doesn't have a crush on Raka.
Ryan, did you just say Bork?
Yeah. Ruh-roh. Dude, this
His dad is
spoiler
Scoobs.
alert, Midoriya turns into Scooby-Doo.
All right.
Oh no! Is All Might like Shaggy in this case?
Rakugo!
Detroit trash.
Like, zoinks, I'm here.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
who's Shaggy though?
He's All Might.
Yeah, All Might's totally Shaggy.
Like Detroit Smash, man.
Coolville Smash.
I really hope All Might shows off another power called Tallahassee Tussle. I think that'd be a good
Oh my
name.
God.
That's good.
Yeah, no.
Like plus Ultra Dude.
Yeah, My Hero Aka's been getting a lot better. I'm really happy with that. I'm like, oh, blessed be the heavens have opened up and good chapters are here. So,
Good chapters are
Yes.
here, baby.
thank
I look
man.
forward
God
to
bless.
getting to them when I get to them.
yeah. When you eventually catch up.
Maybe
When
someday.
I catch up. One day.
Or another.
I'm gonna find you.
I'm gonna get you.
Is this
Okay.
the first Rugrats movie?
No, that's ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang
Walla walla bing bang.
bang.
Thank
I
you.
think they do both.
They're both. Yeah,
Oh man,
but that's the one I most associate with the Rugrats movie.
hell yeah, dude. Hey.
Speaking of Rugrats,
Oh.
Oh?
Ryan,
What?
just go.
Oh, I was gonna pass it off to Harry, but all right.
Good, Ryan.
It's too late.
So all right,
It's too late.
I'm reading Dr. Stone. I'm on chapter 30. Was the last chapter I read.
Hey,
They're trying to get sulfuric acid, and he got he made silver. So that's pretty cool.
to read Dr. Stone.
It's
you
great.
do.
It's super
Sorry.
great.
I'll read it before next episode, I promise. If not, I'll punish myself somehow.
I
Get
haven't
ready to
really
get
had
punished.
much time to read as much as I want to because I
Have
read
no faith.
I read a bunch. I read a bunch
sorry, Ryan.
of Dr. Stone. It's okay. And yeah, I'm liking it. It's just I started getting obsessed into My Hero. I wanted to catch up more with My Hero. So I put Dr. Stone kind of to the wayside, as well as I also was reading Naruto because I want to actually finish it.
Narting it up.
Yeah, just reading some Nart, and I'm like on chapter 427 was the last chapter I read, and I'm in the pain arc officially.
Nice.
So I got through all of like Itachi stuff and all that jazz and everything with Jiro. Oh man, this stuff is nuts. It's just been crazy, and I've been super invested in it. So I've been really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. This is what a lot of people have been telling me. This is the best arc.
Yeah, Pain is a lot of people's favorite arc in Nart.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
And
good.
so far, it's great. Yeah, it's awesome. So I've been enjoying that. It's been a lot of fun. Hopefully, I'm going to continue forward with more Nart and Dr. Stone, and I'm going to continue to keep up with My Hero as it comes out.
Are you all caught up with My Hero yet?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I
cool.
read chapter 222.
Nice.
So I am at the
222.
most recent chapter. So it's been great. I'm really happy I got through all of My Hero because I think from like since before Toricon, I've been catching up with My Hero to get to the most recent chapter. So it's been a journey, but I made it and it's great.
Nice.
So now I can read it when everybody else reads it, which is kind of cool.
Good.
You can complain
Good
with
show.
me and Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's kind of how it's gonna go.
that's
I
fine.
can almost guarantee
That's
it.
but at least I'll know what you're talking about, which is kind of nice. I've also instead of reading One Piece, I've been watching the anime for One Piece. I finished the Alabasta arc, which was great. I really enjoyed it. It was awesome. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to spoil it for Joe since he's actually
Thank you,
reading it.
BB.
Alabasta is a great
Oh,
arc,
I was-
and
Before you said I don't want to spoil, you said I don't want to spoil it, and then before you said for Joe, I was like, it's like a 20-year-old story. But then I realized Joe is like right there.
Hi, hello.
yeah, no, Alabasta is a great arc. It's definitely one of my. It's definitely one of the ones that I've gotten really into.
Alabasta's so good.
I got very invested with it.
Crocodile is still one of my favorite villains.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope they bring him. I mean, I'm sure Oda will bring him back eventually because that's what he does.
Yeah,
I know about Crocodile.
Yeah.
I know about him.
Crocodile is definitely one of my favorite villains so far.
Because
Easily.
like One Piece is so fucking weird because it's just one of these things that I know about all these characters and I do actually know a lot of spoilers, but like this is the first time I've ever actually sat down and like went through this
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, I feel like One Piece is big enough that if you're really in any way into anime, you probably know a decent amount of One Piece, even if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, same.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
just
You
one
just
of those
happen
things.
upon it.
Yeah.
It comes with the territory.
Like Corey knows who Gecko Moria is.
Yep. I know
I don't
exactly
know.
who that is. I actually do know exactly who that is. Thank
Yeah,
you.
see? That's why I said it.
Now, the only thing about One Piece, the anime, is I'm skipping all of the filler. So I'm just jumping from arc to arc to arc, which is the best way to do it.
I would say it's probably really hard to skip filler in One Piece, though.
Really? I've had no issues with it so
Yeah,
far.
but you're only,
the
like,
early stuff, it's easy.
In the first couple hundred episodes. The filler later, the way it works is it's just, like, there aren't filler arcs or episodes. It's, like, shoved in between all the other stuff. So it's like moments are stretched instead of actually doing filler.
Yeah, they sprinkle bits of like the actual canon stuff into the filler. So I definitely, as of right now, it's been fine. So I can get away with it, and it's been pretty good, and I've been keeping up fairly well. I'm on the Skypiea arc right now. We just got introduced to the main villain.
Oh, yeah, Anaru.
Yeah, and I love him so much.
He's like, to this day, one of the strongest characters. Like, even like to current standards, he's one of the strongest characters in One Piece.
Yeah, because he's like a literal god.
Yeah.
It's great. It's been a lot of fun. I love this arc so far a lot. It's a great way to follow up Alabasta, so I've been having an absolute blast.
Yes.
And I've been enjoying watching it. It's been a lot of fun. So yeah, that's about it. But I'm going to continue the One Piece anime until a certain point. I might then jump into the manga, who knows, because
The mangoose.
I kind of know
mongoose.
where I am in the manga, like what chapter I would be around. So in conglomerate with the series. So if I wanted to jump away from just watching the anime, I could just jump in the manga and just read from there.
I like that the One Piece manga is pretty well paced in the sense that, like, oh yeah, I can read like 5 chapters in half an hour, and that's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's been
Because,
pretty
like, I think Harry and I have talked about, like, One Piece compared to other Shonen Jump, just, like, how, I guess, quote-unquote, wordy it is. And, like, yeah, it's got a little more dialogue than, like, I don't know, Black Clover. But One Piece is still, like, really fast
Yeah.
to read.
Yeah,
Mm.
I feel that. I've read a couple of. I used to read One Piece before I watched the anime, and I felt that way too.
Yeah, because it's like wordy, but it's very snappy dialogue. Like, it's a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's a quick paced series, so you can kind of really get through it pretty well, and it just flows extremely well, especially with the art. It
Oh,
just
yeah.
flows. So
It's
that's
not like
what I like
it's
about
not like Death Note or Platinum End where like it's a lot of like heavy dialogue.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah,
But anyways,
that's pretty much it for me.
And that's One
So-
Piece.
Harold.
Harold.
Hooray.
So, like I said
Hooray.
earlier, I finished Mob. That was very good. I also finished Promised Neverland. Those are like those are 2 of the 3 shows that I've been watching this last season. The other one's Boruto, and that doesn't end. So,
Yeah, it's Nart.
How was Promised Neverland? Since I know that.
Promised Neverland was amazing. Like, the first season was spectacular. It ends like exactly where you think it ends,
Yeah, I think I think I have a good idea.
and they do a really good job with it.
I still need to finish it because I've watched like a couple episodes and then I trailed off. But I do plan on finishing
I'll
it.
hop back on Promised Neverland.
Yeah,
soon. Because like, isn't season 2 already confirmed?
Probably, yeah.
It was a really popular show this season. This was definitely
Oh,
one of the most watched out of the ones that came out this
Called
season.
this shit a year ago.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
Promised Neverland was always going to be big, and when Doctor Stone when that gets its anime, it's going to be.
It's
That's
gonna
Oh yeah,
be
that's gonna be
huge.
big too.
I think Dr. Stone's gonna explode in popularity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, the horny cosplay after Doctor Stone comes out is going to be insane.
Oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
I am so excited for the Doctor Stone anime, like beyond
Me
excited.
Yeah, I'm
too.
definitely going to be watching that because, like, I'll be really interested to see how they handle because it's not a battle
Nope.
manga.
No,
It's like
like
But
there is fighting in it, but it's not like
Like, yeah, it's like
it's
there's
not
a
your-
couple
like your
fights, but it's
atypical-
not a battle manga.
No,
So
definitely.
it'll be very interesting to see like how they adapt it.
super excited. It's Doctor Stone is like one of my
I'm like-
favorite comics right now, and it's my second favorite manga behind One Piece. but that's like One Piece might as well not even count because it's just always number one.
I'm looking up the anime studio. I guess what they've made. I guess they made Lupin the Third, The Woman Called Fujiko Mine, which that was amazing. That's a beautiful, beautiful.
Oh yeah, okay.
Lupin. They did
yeah.
D. Greyman Hollow, Relife.
More like These Nuts Hollow.
Oh, they did Orange. Okay.
Oh, they're doing the Fruits Baskets 2019 series. I guess apparently.
Oh fuck, that's right. That's a thing. I forgot about Fruits Basket period.
Yeah.
That is like the most 2007 anime
Yeah,
that
it
I
really
can
is.
think of.
So they have a pretty good repertoire. They did all the Lupin shows, so they did the Lupin series.
So they got quite a pedigree.
Yeah, these guys are good.
So they got a pedigree for the Dr. Stone anime, which is going to be pretty cool. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, no, I'm like looking through too. They've done like Baki, they've done Megaloboxing, they've done Orange. You know, they've done a lot of good series.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that Dr. Stone anime. It's going to be awesome. So, yeah. But I'm happy Promised Neverland did really well this season and that it was really popular because it's super good. Like, from what I've seen, I mean, I only saw like half of it, but it's great.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
We didn't even mention the most important anime that they produced.
What?
Banana. Bananyan. Fuck, that's a weird
Oh,
name.
Is that
yeah.
the
Cat
Banana
anime.
Cat?
Banyan.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the Banana Cat. They made the anime for that.
I didn't even
They
know
made the
that had
banana
like a
fish?
show. No, the Banana Cat.
Me neither,
Banana.
because it aired summer 2016. Huh, okay.
All right.
Oh, it's available on Tubi for free
On what for free?
if you wanted to watch it. Tubi, Tubi.
Oh, Tubi, yeah, okay, I know that.
My
thing.
favorite character in Nier.
Yeah,
Tubi's
Yeah.
ass. Just the ass.
it's my favorite. It's my favorite thing from the Mario
I want
games.
a mod for 2B where it's just a floating ass.
Probably.
That's
probably
probably a thing.
exists already.
I guarantee
Yeah.
it is. Some fucking weirdo made it. I guarantee.
But so, also something I've done recently, I watched all of the Bakemonogatari,
Hell yeah.
which, thank you, Joe, for recommending that for like years before I actually watched it.
I know.
Because
I know.
I absolutely loved that show. Like, it was spectacular.
Good ass show, dude. I'll be interested to see how you respond to the other seasons too.
Yeah, I watched the first Kizumonogatari movie. I have two more,
Fucking
Oh,
but
awesome.
hell yeah.
holy cow.
Did you come with it? Did you come with us to see Kizumonogatari?
No, I've
in
never
theaters?
watched any of this until now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I saw Kizu with you guys.
Yeah, you were with us, Joe. But I wasn't sure if Harry came with us. Just to tag along.
No. Just me.
Yeah, I've seen all the Kizumonogatari movies in theaters, and I saw Bakemonogatari. To be honest, Kizumonogatari was the reason why I went back into Bakemonogatari, because I hated Bakemonogatari when I first saw it.
Yeah, it's a hard series to get into if you're not like into it, you know.
I watched like the first couple of episodes, and I said, "This is so annoying, and I can't do this." It just got really obnoxious.
And then it literally, you literally stopped at the good arc.
I stopped at the fucking park episode where like the little girl at the park. That was when I said, "All right, I'm done." Literally, the next episode after that was one of the best in the entire series. And then I was like,
that the
"Oh shit!"
was that the fight with
That was the start of the monkey arc.
Yeah.
And it was like, "Oh my god, why did I stop?" And then I got really mad at myself. But
'Cause you know
Kizumonogatari
what,
got me
Ryan?
to want to watch.
I did the exact same thing when I watched
Really?
that show.
Yeah.
I saw the first
Yeah.
2 episodes. I was like, this is a cool show. I got to the snail arc. I was like, actually, fuck this. And then I put it down for like weeks. And then Sugura came in. I was like, actually, the show is good. And then I finished Bakemono.
Yeah, I literally stopped right before the monkey arc, and I hate myself to this very day that I did it. And then I loved the series.
It's funny, that's like what I've seen a lot online, just like people talking about it, is that they usually stop after watching the first couple of episodes and then come back to it later.
Yeah, because I think it's the first 6 episodes is when
it's like-
all of that's going on.
I know a lot of people to a common thing that people tell other people to do. First 2 episodes are fine.
Yeah.
Usually they skip episode 4,
Mm-hmm.
and then they just kind of go from there.
Why do they skip episode 4?
Because it's been a long time since I've seen Bakemonogatari. But if I remember correctly, those like the snail arc, like the idea is like, it's like a snail shell, it kind of like spirals or whatever. But like a lot of people just did not like the character enough to deal with the 3 episodes at the time.
Really? That's like really surprising to me because that's my favorite arc.
Really?
But no, yeah, that's just a lot of people's like experiences that I've personally like heard, is that they did like, because I like Maui, like I like her later on. I remember when I first watched the show, I did not like her.
I thought Joe said I like my yaoi.
Yeah, that's what I thought
getting
too.
confused.
Or is it
It's
Maui?
like Mayoi. It's like Mayooi.
Maui, yeah.
Yeah.
I really want Joe
Yeah,
to keep
my
saying
yaoi.
yaoi.
The Kizumonogatari is awesome. Like that movie, it's Studio Shaft with a fucking budget, and it's
Fucking
amazing.
Unlimited
Yeah,
money.
those movies,
dude.
holy shit. The first one was gorgeous. I can't wait to watch the next
And
one.
I'm glad you guys were able to watch them without having to wait. When did Kizumonogatari come out? Like 2016?
It came out in I have the poster on my 2016.
I'm glad that you guys were able to watch that when you were like, oh, I guess Monogatari is a thing. I'll do this. I waited 5 years to watch that movie.
I'm very sorry you had to go through that, Joe.
No one thought that movie was going to be real.
Yeah. I saw all 3 in the theaters. I saw all 3 parts, and I was like, I will be damned if I don't get all 3 posters when I go see this movie, because the posters
Yeah,
are
because
beautiful.
poster 3 is the best one.
Oh,
I actually
yeah.
really like the art direction of the first one, but like,
Well,
it's
I had
full-grown,
the first 2 posters, and then I moved to Pennsylvania, and I was scared I was never going to be able to see part 3. But I was like, I will be damned if I miss this. So
Did you drive back to Buffalo for it,
No,
or did you find a theater?
I
theater
found
in
a
Philly?
theater close to Pennsylvania. No, it's close to Pittsburgh, where I went and saw
okay.
it. I was in a packed theater with college students because the place was just, there was practically no empty seats. It was
That's
a
awesome.
filled theater, and it was amazing. We were like, the whole theater was clapping and enjoying it. It was having a blast with it. So
Because like part 3 is
It's
the
a ton of
best
fun
one.
when you get like the whole theater involved.
yeah, the whole theater was eating this up, and we were having such a good time. And I was like, man, that was great. And then after that, I went to Pittsburgh itself in the city, and I went and saw Your Name in theaters after that. So I saw 2 anime movies that day. So it was
Anime
Kizu
Ryan.
and Your Name.
That's why they call you the
Anime
Animaniac.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah, I
PlayStation
know.
name.
Crazy to the max.
Yeah.
One final thought in relation to the Monogatari stuff. I think after watching like what I've watched of it so far, I think it reminds me a lot of the Pon Pon comics, and it makes me think that Shaft could do a really good adaptation of those.
Oh, absolutely.
I think Shaft would probably be
I
the
think
best choice. For
Pon Pon would be
Pon.
the thing with that
Personally.
series is like it would be really hard to adapt into anything other than a comic. But I think they specifically based on like the style of like Bakemonogatari, I think would be perfect for that series.
Yeah, because because I think this was the era of Shaft where they did a lot of like photography and like live action stills during the show, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think that specific look would work really, really well with Pun Pun. And just like how, I guess, flashy like Shaft does their shows, like the crazy art shift and like how like text will just like fly across
like that kind of
screen.
stuff. Really, it felt.
I think that would work
it
with Pun
felt
Pun.
appropriate, and it made me want them to like them specifically. I don't think really any other studio could do like that series justice.
No.
No, I do agree. I think Shaft would be amazing for Pun Pun. It's just, I feel like they would get the comedy down perfectly.
Shaft would get the comedy down, and I think like the subject matter of Pun Pun is something that Shaft is like familiar with, because like, I mean, I guess in theory there are other studios that would make it like pretty, like Madhouse or Bones, but like I just don't think Madhouse would be very good for Pun Pun, because Pun Pun has like a lot of like comedy to it, but it's like dark comedy.
Yeah.
And then Bones would just make a direct adaptation, which is fine, but like, you know, I think Pun Pun would need something with a little more style.
Yeah, I don't think you can do like a direct adaptation and do it justice.
No, I mean, unless you were okay showing some like pretty crazy shit, like in full form.
But yeah, that's my thoughts.
Cool.
Well, I'm glad that you like Bake and Kizu.
I liked it very much. I'm going to continue watching them.
Very good shows.
Yeah, I still haven't seen Nisa Monogatari or Plus after that.
Nisei is so fucking good. Like, I love Monogatari. There are definitely, like, stories or seasons or whatever that, like, aren't as good. Because, like, Monogatari Season 2 is fucking weird. It has some really good stories in it, and then some stories that are like, it was okay. But like, as a whole, it's, like, definitely one of these series that, like, I have been following for a really long time, and it's been definitely one of the most, unique, separated anime of, like, that specific genre. It's, like, honestly one of the only harem that, like, I really like to actually watch these days, because I would count it as a harem show.
Cool. So I guess that wraps it up. So thanks everybody for.
Bye.
I don't know how to end it anytime. Bye.
Welcome.
Bye.
Bug.